This is Life, Liberty, Happiness with Brian Schley and Trent Warner. Streaming live each week on Media Squatch Plus and available on demand in the app or wherever you get your podcasts. Real talk, real freedom.
All right, everybody, welcome to the program. I'm Brian Schley, live in the David Hallnaker State Farm Studios here in beautiful Bedford, Virginia, along with my cohort, Trent Warner.
Howdy.
And Emma.
Hello.
Emma does so much.
Put up with you guys? Yes.
She's making us famous.
Yeah.
Or hated.
You do a really good job, Emma. I mean, you could do better, but
Yeah,
you do
I
a
know
really
I
good
could.
job.
I know I could. Working on it. Working on it.
Oh, I see you got the train button. Got that down, Pat. Anyway,
Yeah.
we got a good show today.
Yeah.
We really do. I got exciting stuff. We got sports. We got ABC, NBC, CBS, Legacy News. I don't know why I left Fox in there for some stupid reason. Sometimes I go back and look at the agenda and I think, did I even do this? But we do have full-time jobs.
Yeah, man, I was coming in hot today.
It's been rough.
Wheels were flying off the truck trying to get up in here.
Yeah. I've been to Ashland this morning and back, so it's been a busy day.
Yeah.
But anyway, excited for a long, drawn-out show. No, I said something to somebody this week about Emma.
What?
Yeah.
Probably something bad.
No. God, why is it
I'm
always
just
negative?
Kidding, I'm just kidding.
Negative Nancy.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't you get me coffee the other day?
No.
Y'all,
Yes,
you were
you
talking
did.
to me on the phone while you were getting
Oh,
coffee
yeah, I
from
did.
her.
But she just said no.
Oh, well, I thought you meant I brought it here to you. And I was like, no.
No.
But no, that was Saturday because I was working.
Yeah, and he and I were talking on the phone at the exact.
Yeah.
It was almost like a.
'Cause you-
It's almost like a podcast.
That's right. We were going to the race.
Podcast on the run.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of that, backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
She's on the ball.
So you want to yell at me?
No, I do not. Anyway, man, race weekend was this weekend. So I am hooked. I had heard stories from other people. Oh man, that's one of the greatest races you'll ever see is the late model at Martinsville. Like it's a legendary thing. I was kind of taken back with like it didn't seem packed, but it is Martinsville and it's a late model race. So it's not,
Yeah.
I just love it when things are packed to the max. Right. But, so I didn't know what to expect. So we left, I made a big mistake. The doors opened at 12:30. I had no reason to be there at 12:30. We had sweet seats as in box.
SUITE.
Yeah. But I didn't know where to park. I mean, even though I had a parking pass, I just wasn't sure. So I'm one of those.
What's the start time of the race?
Which one? So there's the heat
Well, I mean,
races.
if you're going to be there at 12:30,
There's heat races that start at 3.
Gotcha.
And then the main race.
So you were there 3 hours before any racing started?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, anyway, the gates didn't open up until 12:30. But I'm one of those like you fishing or whatever. I couldn't sleep. I got up,
Rather get there early.
picked up Logan early. We get there, and we went in. The parking was phenomenal right there at the track. Walked, so we were in a little bit of a line. So they wand you, every single person.
Yeah.
And I told,
I didn't want
Logan.
somebody bringing in a shotgun.
I told Logan, I said, most of these people already assume the position before they get up there.
They know the drill.
Yeah. And so anyway, we go and there's an elevator, real nice, to take you up to the suite or whatever. And then we go in, scoping it out, right? And it's really, really nice laid out. Really nice area. And so we find our seats, and I noticed in front of me The front row is like recliner seats, but they don't recline, but they're leather, really nice seats. And then behind those seats are bar stool tables and 2 chairs. And so that's where we had a bar stool table and 2 chairs. So we had our own. The seats are nicer up front, but you don't, I mean, it's up against the glass.
Yeah.
So if you got to go to the bathroom, you literally, excuse me, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, I can just go do it. Yeah. So it was nice. We enjoyed it. Then the heat races started at 3. Well, we walked around a little bit. It's not like merchandise trailers. You know, it's not a lot for a late model. So there were 66 cars vying for 40 spots.
Yeah.
They had qualifying the night before. I was already upset because I watched qualifying live on Flow TV, and Corey didn't go out. That's the car that we sponsor, Media Squatch. And I was like, oh no, wonder what's going on. So talked to the owner, Larry, and he had said that they had a part failure in the rear end. Brand new car, brand new everything.
Wow.
Dude, you know that's just got to be a gut-wrenching feeling that you worked to get that thing to make that race and a part failure on a brand new car.
That would stink.
Yeah. So I kind of felt bad for that going into it.
And they haven't run any other late model races. This was the first to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but then I felt a little better when the heat races started, because when you start to see the people that weren't making the race, these were big time people. Mm-hmm. Peyton Sellers did not make the race.
So he was in a heat, but he didn't finish high enough to make the race. Wow.
And you know, he's like a 6-time track champion, current track champion at South Boston.
Yeah.
And like he owns, I don't know how many cars. Like for him it was the talk of, I mean, everybody was going nuts just over him not making the race.
He was the one that was chosen for when SRX went to South
like
Boston,
he's a
right?
ringer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's won that Martinsville race. So it was a shock, a big shock. But the racing was absolutely incredible. So one of the guys that started last, and he was with Peyton. So little side story with Peyton. He had qualified in the top 10 the night before. So he was probably going to be on the out, maybe 3rd or 4th, starting one of the heat races. But they disqualified his time for some reason. He never really said what it was. So he was starting at the tail end. So he had to pass. He had to finish in the top 10 of each heat race. And there were probably 18 cars, maybe, whatever amounts to 66. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he and a guy by the name of Ty Majeski started at the tail end. Ty made the race. Peyton did not. Ty started 39th and finished, before we looked, that dude was like in 3rd or 4th.
Wow.
And I was like, oh no, like that dude's good. And they mentioned that I think he's the current truck champion. So, I mean, you get some pretty big people wanting to race in that race.
You mentioned the crowd and it being packed. What was it like for the race? What was it percentage-wise, would you say?
Oh, no, that's
50%?
what I'm saying. That the stands are so big because it's NASCAR.
Yeah, I'm saying 50% capacity, 25?
Probably 25.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people...
Still has 25,000 people.
I would say they probably sold a lot more than that.
Yeah. Oh, it rained.
Everybody thought it was going to rain.
Right.
And there was rain all around us all night long.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until, 3/4 through the race where it rained for just a short period of time.
Yeah.
So that brings me to, real quickly, the real story. So just before the race starts, there's a guy in the booth. The booth is pretty much sold out. And he says, hey, I'm going to do a pool if anybody's interested. It's $5. I put the numbers in this cup, and whatever number you draw qualifying order, that's who you get.
Okay.
So I got 2 numbers, and I begged Logan, and he finally got 2 numbers. Well, Logan ends up with the number 7 starting position, and I ended up with the 9th starting position. Not bad. Decent odds. My guy wrecked halfway through the race. There was a pretty good amount. Man, they're aggressive. And it's Martinsville. It's hard to pass in a late model. But Logan's just kept on nipping to the front. Well, it's a $200 prize, right? If you win, paid $5. And I'm like, dude, you might win this thing. Well, the rain comes. And his guy was leading. And so when it goes back green after the rain delay, his guy gets passed. And at this point, there's probably 25 laps left in the race. Well, the second rain comes in. But when I look on my radar, it looked. And I'm like, well, they're going to call the race. I was like, there's no sense. And he said the same thing. Let's go. And I was like, all right. Because I was 99% sure because there was only 25 laps left.
Yeah.
I thought it surely.
They're going to call it.
Yeah, because it was rain everywhere. Well, we get to about Rocky Mount. And they start talking about they're going to get the cars back on the track. And I was like, are you kidding? I was like, your guy might have a chance to win. And dude, it ended up being the best finish at Martinsville like in the history. Oh, my God. The last lap was amazing. And Logan's guy ended up winning.
Oh, wow.
So we left $200 at Martinsville.
I'll be damned.
He didn't win nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Guess that goes to the house.
But Logan said, there's 100% chance that guy owes me because if I was there, he would have never won.
Yeah.
So me leaving, he won.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guy's 19 years old from Amelia.
Wow. It's crazy how many teenagers win these things.
Hey, second. This is his second. Like that puts him in the category of the rarities of that race.
Yeah.
And they get a grandfather clock.
Yeah, I saw that.
What was man, it was so many different storylines that were interesting to me.
That's a big payout, right? That's like the largest of all late model payouts, right?
Oh yes, yeah.
Around
it's
here.
it's by far the biggest. There's people from all over that come to try to make that race.
Yeah.
And there are some cup people who occasionally will try.
Was the campground being used any?
Yeah,
It was. At the
yeah. We
campground.
saw some decent. I'll camp next year. Oh, I'm all in. Like that
Yeah.
was absolutely a blast.
That's cool.
Now, a quick story that I think you will appreciate more than anything. The guy whose car I had the second one, or no, the ninth, his name was Yarborough. To which
Kale's granddad.
Logan says, oh, somebody else, like a basketball player. And I'm like, what? It's like, how do you not know Kale? It's like a legend. And he had no clue who Kale Yarborough was.
Logan didn't.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But I, of course, was like, I wonder if he's a Yarborough, But I don't think he was, but I don't know the answer.
Like related to Kale?
Right.
Okay.
He gets wrecked more than halfway through the race, right? So, and he was in the top 5. He gets wrecked by a kid who's probably like 16, but he's a Spire Motorsports development driver.
Oh.
And Trent, he has a Gamebridge car. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can tell, like, his is, Well, they interview that guy, and this is what I love about late model, man. They just tell you what's on their mind. So, first of all, his father is literally in the pits of those trying to wail on one of the pit crew members. And his father's probably 75, 80 years old. He's got his dukes up. It's right in front of us, and we're laughing. But I hear the interview later on the way home. The dude says, that's the problem you have with these young drivers. He really did. He hooked him on the straightaway and into the wall, head on. It was a nasty crash.
One of those right hooks.
And he says, I just don't think their parents are raising him right. He said they should take him out of the car, take the belt off, and whip his ass.
Oh, wow.
Right. And I'm like, oh, yeah, we forget. You have men that have been racing their whole life.
And fix the cars themselves.
Oh, yeah. And a 16-year-old who's getting, and that's what he said. He said they don't care. They're getting paid.
Yeah.
Like it's pitiful the way it's became.
Yeah.
And that is the sad part about it. You can see the cars that literally they piece together and the cars that are just, straight out of a factory somewhere, but that's the nature of the business, right?
Yeah.
And we'll talk a little bit more NASCAR, but that was what I did for this weekend, basically.
Yeah. Cool. For us, I had my last tailgate. My tailgate September tailgate. So it was the 4th tailgate we had, and we did it at the JF game. They were hosting LCA.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. We had our friends over, and we stayed at the top of the hill. Got there early, to Marty's chagrin, and I set up everything. She drove separate because she didn't want to get there early. If I hadn't got there when we did, I wouldn't have got that nice spot for the canopy. So just grilled hot dogs and sat up there, and we could see the field and the game. But really, I had the TV out at the bed of my truck because I wanted to watch UVA and Florida State.
That's right. Yeah. Big.
And that was Friday night. So that was a huge, huge, huge game. So the JF game ended. LCA, by the way, I don't think I've ever seen this before. Maybe you've seen it in high school, but I've never seen this happen before. JF scored to, I think, cut it to 2, like it was 19-17, something like that. Whatever the score was, it was within reach. And then LCA proceeded for 10 minutes to drive the ball. They probably had 3rd down and 4th down 5 times. They never got a first down on a first or second down.
Yeah.
Every first down they got was 3rd down or 4th down. And they need the ball. When they were on the 15-yard line, they just downed it. They chewed up 10 minutes off the clock by running.
We used to joke, we called it the Chris Watts clock, because that dude was synonymous for 10-minute drives. I mean, we were always so slow and methodical.
Yeah.
But VHSL had come in and changed the rules where they made a clock a whole lot less than what it used to be. It used to be, I think, 45 seconds, and I think they changed it to 35. Well, that's what we joked around, call it the Chris Watts clock, that they're tired of seeing these 10-minute drives.
Yeah.
But apparently, LCA has perfected it.
They could not stop the first downs, and they just ran. I mean, that's all they did. Left, right, left, right.
So I'm
actually a
actually
good
kind
game.
of shocked because I really thought LCA would have a little bit of a down year this year, considering how much talent is left there. But apparently not.
They still have to hit Heritage. I think most people that were with JF just felt like JF wasn't deep enough to stop the run, and they were just exhausted. I mean, they played both sides of the ball and just couldn't stop them. That's all.
Yeah.
So they took advantage of it. So
Well,
I think if
that's a
JF could have
low-scoring
got
game
if they could have got the ball back, maybe they win. Obviously, but they couldn't stop them. So used up all their timeouts and everything. They just had no time. Like the last minute, they had no timeouts to stop it anymore. It was crazy.
Is Cam the tailback?
No idea.
Okay.
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah.
So I think the best player on JF's side is Slade Kazee. Actually, was the homecoming king too, but he's getting offers from Wake Forest. I mean, that's pretty damn good. D1 type scouts. So then it was crazy because my friends all left. So I'm in the tailgate by myself, but I'm not leaving because UVA has the lead. It's halftime. I ain't leaving the game. Right. Plus, I'm watching the end of the JF game, and everybody comes up the hill.
I ain't leaving.
Yeah, exactly. Now that Emma knows what that means.
Yes.
Got some cuss words in there, too. But that was the end of the show last week, in case anybody didn't know what that reference was.
Hey, we didn't get flagged on YouTube.
Well, by the way, it came from YouTube. So that would make me mad if they flagged us. So I sit there and watch the game, and, dude, people are coming up to me and asking me how I get the TV running. They're all asking me, who's winning the game. And I probably got a third of the people yelling, "Go Noles," as they walk away, kind of thing. So it was fun with everybody leaving the high school game. And then this black couple sits down, and we watched the rest of the game. It was freaking awesome.
That is great. I love that.
And they rushed this. And for everybody that doesn't know, my daughter goes to UVA. She's sending me pictures. She's down in the hill with the crowd. They rush the field. I've never seen one go that fast. Like everybody rushes the field at the end of the game like that. And, I'm sending her requests for pics. Hey, what's it look like down there? I send her pictures of the TV that's got all the crowd in there, and she's not replying. So my son also in our group text says, "Hey, we need some pictures." No reply. She calls me an hour later. She had gotten stampeded on the hillside with her roommate. She said she hit the ground before she even knew she got rushed, and she was up the way. She said there was no reason for anyone to have rushed down to the field. You couldn't get down there. Right. They ended up being in a melee of people, and she couldn't breathe. Somebody finally pulled her out of the pile. She didn't know where she was. She didn't lose consciousness, but her roommate did. And they ended up taking her to the ER. She had blood coming from her eyes.
Ugh.
She'd been stampeded and couldn't breathe. She was out unconscious. So they ended up, there's about 15 kids that got hurt. Not a lot of people know that at all. They just see the stampede, but it was, think about that when you do that.
It was a very awkward stampede, too.
Yeah.
I've always been the old curmudgeon that hates when people rush the court, that there was always negative of, you're going to get somebody hurt. Even when somebody got hurt, I was still the guy going, man, this is what makes it great, right?
Yeah, I still agree with that, by the way.
But I will say, when I texted you, I think I texted you about like how excited you are or something, and you said, not really, or something like that. I was like, what the heck is he talking about?
Yeah.
And then you told me, well, the night before, just before I'd gone to bed, I had read something on Facebook that people were gone to the hospital. And I was like, dang, that sucks. Never crossed my mind, Riley.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so then when you sent me that, I was like, oh my God.
And she sent me a picture of her roommate in a neck brace.
So,
like, her face all red and beat up. I was like, oh my God.
So then immediately I go from the old curmudgeon to, they should never allow this anymore.
And I do think part of the problem is at Tennessee, at these programs, but Virginia's been so long since they've won something. They probably didn't have an expectation or, So what someone has told me, what the SEC does is they make announcements of you have to wait 2 minutes before anybody rushes the floor.
I like that.
It gets I know you can still rush the field and enjoy it, but not when the damn Florida State player is still in the end zone laying on the ground, for God's sake.
I do love Dave. I did see a little bit of Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
When did you see his part where he said, all right, I've changed my tune on rushing the field. And he said, listen, if you're going to be able to rush the field and you're going to be able to give the double bird to the quarterback, he should be able to pummel your ass
I agree
all
with that.
night long.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I think I agree with that too.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because I saw that and I'm like, oh my God, like you're asking for it.
I think if they had made announcements like that, or, it could have been better. I don't want to see it go away just because my daughter is the one that got hurt. But I told her, in Bolivia or in those third world countries where they have, the Philippines is known for this, where people die from being crushed against the fence or the wall, you know what I mean? And people in the behind don't even have any clue that that's going on.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we've had freak accidents like this, like a Wisconsin. I think one of the bleachers gave way or something.
Yeah.
Stuff
pedestrian
like that.
bridges. I think about that every time I walk on across those pedestrian bridges.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Charlotte?
Oh, yeah,
Road
that's
Speedway?
right. Yeah.
Just gave way while the people are on it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was a monumental win for that program.
Yep.
I told somebody today, I said, UVA actually is not doing itself a favor. This is what I said, by winning. I was like, because if they were terrible the way they usually are, Tech probably just goes out and hires a decent coach. But now they're going to scour the earth because Virginia's doing well this year, and they can't be outdone.
If you've been a Virginia fan long enough, it doesn't matter.
No, I know, but in my mind.
Tech could have me coaching and Lou Holtz on the Virginia side, and Virginia Tech's still going to win. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it's interesting to see. I don't know the whole aspects of the stuff I'm reading about Tech. They've made the commitment now to increase, $400 some million for the athletic, and they've now decided that that's going to be a priority. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
So the only thing I wonder about it is someone was telling me, I said, I was shocked to find out that Virginia is now 13th in the country in NIL money. I had no idea that Virginia had moved up like that. And he said what happens is these programs have had those endowments forever. They have the money. They just have to put it in the program themselves, and that's what Virginia's decided to do. And so Virginia Tech probably decided to do the same thing. We have the money. We need to put it in the endowment.
The lady explained it on the radio today she said that they now get TV revenue from their games that they didn't used to get. And so what Tech has done is now the board has agreed that money in all the money they can is being diverted to athletics instead of the university. Whereas before, I think TV money went to the university.
Yeah.
And so, look, you got to, or else,
You're right.
I mean, you're just going to get passed. And I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily like it, but
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do at this point?
Tennessee actually just raised their prices, and in their tickets said there's a line item in there of like NIL money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, Emma, did you do anything?
Obviously, I worked. And then I went to the Charlie Kirk.
Oh, you did.
ceremony.
Oh,
They
how was that?
had a lot of snipers. The Campbell County Militia was there.
Oh, cool.
So I was filming. It was actually for a school project. I was filming. I was creating a story for it. And we got a lot of good footage. I think a lot of people were scared to go. So there weren't, I mean, it was a good turnout. A lot of older demographics were there, not just younger. There's a lot of older people there, too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that's going on that I didn't even know.
Yes, because we tried. So the reason we were doing a story is because, you know, like Liberty University has a turning point.
Yes.
So they were there handing out flyers and things, and
Right.
we were trying to get interviews for our video, and we went up to the girl that's the head of it, and she's like, I've been told I can't be interviewed. So apparently Turning
Yeah.
Point is telling everybody that they can't be interviewed because WSAT was there, and they've been trying to reach out to
Yeah.
people that were at Tech, and they're all declining.
Yeah. I know that Timberlake Christian, I believe, has filed to get so they're going to be teaching a Turning Point USA class at Timberlake.
Huh.
So, I mean, that's why I said I think it's a lot of behind the scenes that people don't realize
Because everywhere,
just about how much they're doing without being, front page news type stuff. That stuff adds up.
Yeah.
At schools, being taught conservatism, Christianity.
It's funny you mentioned that about the demographic that you picked up on that, Emma. I
Oh,
picked
yeah.
up, the Sunday memorial service they had a couple weeks ago where it was all the big wigs that came and spoke. It was an older demographic in line all the way through, much older than Charlie Kirk is.
oh yeah, much older.
Yeah.
Much, which surprised me. There was definitely more older people there.
Yeah.
But
But that's who goes to events.
Yeah.
Kids don't usually drive themselves to go to an event.
They
since
grab
it
their
was
phone.
Turning Point, Liberty, a lot of students were there too.
Well, that's good. That's
So
refreshing.
they had people speaking, and it was nice. They worshipped,
Yeah.
but yeah, there was a lot of snipers there.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
All right, this week
Yeah.
coming up, or this weekend, you and we will be at the river trying to put things back together.
Flood damage in May, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll work and get all that stuff done and report back next week.
Get ready for a little hunting season.
Yeah.
Prep. And it's archery season too, right?
It is.
Bow
yeah.
season?
First of bow season, and I did not pick up what I needed to today, but I will tomorrow.
You got a crossbow, right?
I do.
Oh, that's right. You missed one last year with me.
Did I?
Coming out of Joe's. It was right there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We were walking out of Joe's, and I was like, hey,
Yeah.
there he is right there.
Yeah.
And you Robin Hooded it,
Yeah.
sad.
lost an arrow.
I sure did. That's what I forgot to get today. Because I'm like, why do I only have one arrow left?
Yeah.
Well, I missed it howling, and Logan missed. He killed, but he did shoot it.
Oh, okay.
Remember the
Just
one he
lost it.
stuck in his.
Ugh.
Remember the deer he shot in the mouth?
Ah,
That's so
good grief.
sad.
Damn,
I can't think of that.
Brian. We'll get some comments on that one.
This hurts.
Emma will definitely use that as a snippet.
No, I don't want to hear that again.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Yes.
This day in history. You're supposed to go.
This day in history.
Thank you. In 1908,
Yeah.
the Ford Motor Company unveiled the Model T.
Huh. You mentioned that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't on this day in history, but you said it was called Model T because
they went through A
A through S.
before they got to the one that they could finally put
damn.
on the road.
That's crazy cool.
Yeah. 1908
Yeah.
vehicles.
I got a trivia question for you.
Yeah.
When did Disney open Orlando?
Oh, Disney Orlando.
That's my history. Yeah.
On what
Disney
year?
World. Disney World. Yeah.
I'm going to say 1979.
Oh, that's a pretty good guess. 1971.
Ah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You ever been?
Oh, yes.
Take
Emma,
me.
have you been?
No,
What?
I don't leave the
That's
state.
one of my parent
I'm just
guilts. So I'm a divorced dad twice. my kids have gone to Disney World, but not because of me.
No.
I've never.
You should do a Disney
I never took my
trip with
kids.
them.
We
Well, they're
should do
they're
one.
older now.
Yeah, but now
I
I
would
think
still go.
it would. Yeah.
I actually went on my honeymoon
Okay.
with my first wife,
Nice.
Tanya. We had a great time. Honestly, it was fantastic.
I mean, Woody goes all the time, and I
Woody could live there.
yeah, he does.
Oh, he does.
And now I would ask, what honestly can you do as many times as he's been? Like, at what point in time have you not seen
But
everything?
you've done that.
There are so many different parks. So many.
No, I've been to.
There's like 5 parks. After a while, wouldn't you know the 5?
Yeah, right.
You've done them.
I wouldn't know.
I'll take you, Emma.
Thank you, please.
If you can get us to 100 YouTube subscribers,
I mean, surely when
all
he
you have to
goes-
do is walk around Liberty and get those Turning Point
That's
people to
true.
do it. Did you see the number we're up to?
No.
What do you mean?
Do y'all know the number we're up to? YouTube subscribers?
no.
47.
Oh,
Oh,
wow!
look at us
we had
go.
A
a
huge jump.
hey, we're almost
Go get your friends,
halfway
guys.
there.
Go get your friends.
Yes.
YouTube, share it.
I wonder if I
at
can look at who they are.
LLH_podcast at LLH_podcast, and make sure you click on the subscribe.
My professor had a good point yesterday. He said each segment you do, you should put your at out there.
Okay, all right.
So
Moving on.
Legacy Media at LLH_podcast.
Yeah, Legacy Media headlines. If you want your Legacy Media headlines, go to at LLH_podcast.
Perfect.
Hit the subscribe button.
Bring a friend.
Yep. And so moving on to ABC News.
Yeah.
ABC News headline says, U.S. government has shut down. Here is what you need to know about it.
You think they blame Schumer?
I didn't click on it to read it because I'm like, oh, God, like they're really going to tell us the truth.
Right.
But that was their headline. CBS News.
Yeah.
Dude, this one just made me scratch my head. It says, these hospitals face major flood risk and Trump is making it worse.
Climate change.
There was 150 hospitals that were built near a river. Okay? Step one, Trump didn't build them near the river.
Right.
So how is he making it worse? And of course it was climate change.
Of
And I'm
course.
like, who gets paid to write these things?
Ugh.
But that's CBS's headline.
Yep.
NBC's headline was federal employees told to blame Democrats for the shutdown in a memo. So they got an inner office memo that says blame the Democrats.
Yeah.
You don't need an inner office memo.
Right.
It's easy.
It's literally their fault.
Hey, when Fetterman is telling you,
Yeah. Isn't that crazy that he's the one
He's
voice
the
of
one.
reason in the Senate
yeah,
for them,
yeah,
their side?
it's crazy.
Ridiculous.
So I have found out so many little things about it that I didn't know when it comes to the shutdown. First of all, the Democrats are mad because subsidies that I didn't know, these are COVID subsidies that they're wanting to continue permanently.
Yeah.
Okay, but then they weren't subsidies then. You wanted them to stay in for the rest of our life, and you used the health of Americans to get your way.
Yeah.
Now you want them permanent, so that's part of why they're holding out. But I love that we have leadership that says no,
Yeah.
because we finally have a backbone and we realize. So the other thing they're holding out on is, do you remember when we passed the big, beautiful bill? Markowski wanted the rural hospital subsidies put in. All right. Well, that was her holdout. And that was something that conservatives caved on, that they were going to give money to rural hospitals
Okay.
in rural areas, because you had certain senators in rural areas that needed this funding, right? That's what they want to take away. The Democrats are trying to claw that back. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, you're talking about compassion on one end, and on the other end, you're talking about clawing back money in the hospitals. I'm telling you, they think they're winning. That's the funny part.
Because it used to work. This method used to work. So do you know what a clean CR is, this continuing resolution? Do you know
I think it's just simply paying the bills.
So clean CR means we're going to pass what we just passed the last time.
Okay.
So So the resolution is called a clean CR. Nobody added anything.
Correct.
To it. So it's a clean CR, which is why the House passed it and nobody knew. Like there wasn't even news, right? I didn't know that the House passed anything until the Democrats have threatened to filibuster. Yeah. So that's the issue. That's why you have to have 60 votes. I always keep thinking, we own both houses. Why? It's because of the threat of the filibuster and because of money, budgets, you're allowed to filibuster. So let them filibuster. Do you know what a filibuster actually is? It's where they have to keep talking, and they keep talking so no vote can occur.
Right.
Let them do it.
Yeah.
Let them do the filibuster.
Sure.
Make them do that.
No, I'm right there with you. Yeah. It doesn't bother me. And listen, I think they're going to find out that Trump can use the shutdown to start laying off employees permanently, which I have heard is coming. Mm-hmm. And dude, as soon as that starts happening, they're going to cave.
Yeah. Because
when you start hitting people in their pockets.
How about this? There's enough of them fired that it's not as many. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the continuing resolution and being clean like that is literally, this is the same bill that passed in March. So if it passed then, then you're only grandstanding to be able to say that you're fighting. Yep. And this is Chuck Schumer not wanting AOC to take over the Senate.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That she's going to be the voice. So
the problem is Chuck Schumer knows nothing when it comes to leverage. He doesn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Him and Nancy proved that the last time.
Right.
They think they know, but they don't. So, all right, that is Legacy Media Headlines. Now on to State Farm.
Need insurance in Bedford? I'm David Honecker, your local State Farm agent. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, we've got you covered with personalized service and great rates. Let us help you protect what matters most with the reliability and trust of State Farm. Call us today at 540-586-8194 or visit our office that is conveniently located at 1232 East Lynchburg-Salem Turnpike in Bedford, right beside the Walmart. We are your go-to State Farm agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call us today.
Mm-hmm. All right, drama. You know where you can catch drama? On YouTube. If you go to at @LLH_podcast.
We need a little jingle.
Hit the subscribe button.
A jingle.
I have stumbled upon. So I like the show Alone. We've talked about this before. Mm-hmm. It's where they give them 10 items and they stick them out in the middle of the Arctic and you got to survive. Whoever survives the longest wins $500,000, whatever it is, right?
That's like the worst of all places you could send me.
All right. Well, I have stumbled upon an Alone, except for it's a little different. So it's only one episode, which I like. And so you can kind of watch it and it's not too long, right? It's not a whole season.
That's what you heard.
It's called Alone Beast, right? Mm-hmm. Guess what they do?
They got an animal coming after you?
Kind of, sort of. But they shoot an animal.
Okay.
And then immediately drop three people on the island. And then they shoot a flare where they shot the animal. And then they have to live for 30 days.
This is on TV?
Yes. It's awesome. So
for real? I don't know if I could watch that.
No, here's what's great. Guess what they have? Nothing. They don't give them anything. Mm. So what's crazy is watching how resourceful people become when they're in their survival atmosphere.
So let's say, what animal did they kill?
The first two that I've watched, they killed a musk ox. It's pretty big. It's about 800 to 1,000 pounds.
Oh, good grief.
Okay, so what's crazy is they get there, right? And they know they're up against a clock to try to harvest and get meat and all this other stuff. Well, they don't have a knife.
Oh, man.
So you got to gut this thing with rocks.
Goodness
which
gracious.
Is essentially what they do. And then once you gut it, then you got to preserve the meat.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do. And then you got no pots and pans. You got nothing.
How long are they out in the wild?
30 days. You got to survive 30 days.
And that's the only meat you got?
I've watched 3 episodes, which are 3 different people, three different groups. Mm-hmm. And so what's crazy is none of them have ever made it through without having to find another source of food.
Yeah.
If you could harvest it, cook it, and make it, you could easily make it on an ox. But that you're fighting like the one couple, or so the first one I watched was 2 guys and a girl. Day two, the guy left. Day 14, the other guy left. She made it the rest of the time.
Wow.
On her own. But it's just so many different resourceful things.
Breast milk.
My favorite was they literally took the stomach and cleaned it out and then stretched it over top of rocks to where it went down, and they would put their water in that and then put hot rocks in that to boil the water in the stomach, and then that's your drink. You can't just drink water, right?
I would.
No, you can't.
I would die out in the wild.
Bacteria in it.
Oh. Wow.
So it's pretty cool. But that same woman,
You think we should do that this weekend at Highland?
no, that same woman had to.
I'll film it.
She ran out of meat, right? And she literally took the shoulder bone and ended up killing a squirrel, I think it was.
Good God.
With the bone. She waited, it ran across, and she said, whoa, 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 bang.
That's who I would end up online dating.
Oh, man, she was awesome.
End up killing me.
She made it by herself for, 15 days?
Like, what are you doing with that shoulder blade over there? Why are you sharpening a shoulder blade? How's that going to help?
How did you find the show?
Oh, man, it's great. It's wonderful. And it's always,
great.
I'm telling you, it's always the ones that brag on how good they are. They're the first ones to quit.
Trent, you should watch it and say if it's actually that good.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
I'm not going
not.
to.
I don't want to see. I
Never.
don't want to see somebody kill something just.
They
for
don't show it
a
being
show.
killed.
Well,
I can't. Oh, no.
I haven't seen anything in my drama. I've just been reading because I
Really?
Because you laughed at me last week that
I'm not
over a
laughing.
week that I could only do 100 pages.
That's not bad.
I thought I was going to
Calvin and
dedicate
Hobbes this
myself,
week.
and I could only do 70 pages this week. I couldn't make it to the full
not bad.
300. So I'm 3/4 of the way through my book.
You're going to kill me. I started a book this morning because I read when people do their
Here
podcasts.
it comes.
And I've read 311 pages.
Today?
I started a book this morning. Yeah. I have 80 pages.
Jesus, these podcasts must be boring as shit.
Oh, yeah. And they're an hour long, so. I just
I
read.
hope they're listening.
Sorry. My bad.
Are you reading during ours?
No.
This time?
No, my Kindle's in my purse.
Brian catches your ass, though. I know that. I
No,
hear
he
it.
says it all the time, actually, and I don't.
Yeah.
On to sports.
Well,
It's time for sports.
You said you got nothing.
well, I know, but I was going to say,
Sorry,
have
go.
y'all seen the trailer of the Jason Bateman thing, Black Rabbit?
Yes.
No.
That looks good.
I think I'm going to try it. I am.
What's it called?
Why you hesitate?
I'm not going to mention it.
Wait.
Why?
He's one of those liberals that it's hard for me to get
you know
past
what,
their
though?
politics.
Curb Your Enthusiasm has
I
the
know.
biggest liberal of all time, and he makes me laugh.
Yes,
like just
but
do that.
yeah,
I don't
okay.
listen to you do this other
What
stuff.
is this?
All right.
It looked pretty good though.
What is it?
I can't wait. I actually want to see it.
I like when they do limited series because it's longer than a movie,
Yes.
but it's broken up where I can,
I agree.
keep
100%.
watching it. So I think I'm going to jump in that before next week. I will report next week. We both will report next week.
All right, let's get into sports because I've got so much to get to.
Okay.
College football recap. Obviously, UVA upset over Florida State was great.
Yeah.
It was terrible that LSU did not beat Ole Miss.
That was a needed win for
Oh yeah,
Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin needed that more than LSU did.
No, I agree with that 100%. But what I have often said, and maybe I'll be wrong this year, but I just feel like Lane is too laid back of a coach to ever have a team that's not going to slip up and lose a game that they shouldn't lose.
Yeah.
Like I could see them easily going into Mississippi or Missouri and losing.
I know. That's the way they've always done.
But I mean,
His receivers look legit.
as bad as LSU looked, they were still right there to win the game.
Yeah.
And so that's why I keep saying they're They're a really good football team. Something's off on the offense, and I don't know what it is. I don't know how you go from last year of scoring 50 points and you get basically your whole offense back and you can't score all of a sudden.
Did I send you the dance I did when Tennessee finally won?
Oh, my God, yes. I laughed out loud.
Emma, I'll send it to you.
I don't know.
That was shocking.
It was really good.
I mean, I watched it, and I was blown away. Like, it was really good.
I like that Mississippi State coach. You know why I like him? Because he did the show, the thing on SEC. And I was kind of like, this guy's turning it around. I mean, they damn near should have won. They could have won that game for sure.
Absolutely. Hot seat, obviously, Arkansas, Pittman got fired.
Been waiting on that.
Yeah.
Do you know why I think that happened?
Because he did the show.
Well, no, I think he did that. I think that happened because you got to get in that John Gruden sweepstakes early.
Yeah, that
because you don't want him accidentally picking up a job that was open.
Well, that's why I was shocked that Tech wouldn't have gotten John Gruden by now.
Yeah.
Like, why? Don't wait till all the daggone good jobs come open.
Exactly.
But apparently they're a little too late.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens there. Of course, Petrino has filled, don't count him out as being the next coach at Arkansas.
I mean, that's a great way to do it if you're Arkansas, is let him finish out the season.
Sure. See what he does.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know.
I had no idea that Pittman was fired, and I kept seeing on my Twitter feed the road rash and the neck brace of Bobby Petrino, and I was like, why is that coming back again?
Oh my gosh, you weren't joking. You were actually dancing.
Look how good it was.
Oh, the dog's cute.
Yeah, that's a puppy of the Ruperts.
Is it really?
Yeah, the Ruperts were having that thing is a puppy.
Anything?
The black lab.
Yeah.
Okay, get off the dog. We're on sports.
It's giant. What is sports?
He's dancing with the dog.
So
it wouldn't twirl though. If you
What's
look,
its name?
I try to. It's it's a female, but its name is. Oh my God. I'll think of it in a second.
You can catch this part of the show at LLH_podcast.
Really?
Useless.
That dog's cute.
Reagan is their older dog. Why can't I think of the young dog's name? I'll think of it in a second.
It's huge for a puppy.
That's what she said.
Hey, that was gross for me. That's too far.
But watch me try to twirl the dog like it's
Yeah, I
going to do a pirouette.
I don't think it did.
Was there any other games that you were kind of like, oof?
Oh, Alabama, Georgia.
Yeah.
I thought that was good.
Alabama looked good.
Dave Baxter just texted me. It's Goose. Oh, God, I love we have listeners.
Why is it a girl named Goose?
Jeff Rupert just texted me Goose. Dude, I am embarrassed that I could not. I've been taking B1 to help my memory.
Yeah, how's that working out for you? Do you even remember? Is it B1?
The dog that wasn't even there.
This happened like 4 days ago.
Did you remember to take the right one?
Yeah, must have took B2.
Why is it a girl? Its name is Goose.
I know, that's ironic.
cute, though.
That's why I should have remembered that.
Yeah, you
and she loved dancing. He loved dancing. No, she loved dancing.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right. Back to the real world.
Sorry.
Is there any matchup this week that you're excited about?
Oh, it looked like some great matchups. Indiana, Oregon.
Yes.
Man, I think
We'll see.
Indiana.
Indiana's
I mean,
real.
come on, get in there and do it. You know?
We'll see. That's going to be, but they're at Oregon, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Texas at Florida. Don't.
I know that's one. Texas always loses one they shouldn't.
Yep.
And that's another one.
How about
that they could.
Vandy at Alabama?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then, of course, Virginia has got to back it up by going to Louisville.
Yeah.
You got to win on the road.
You got to do it. That quarterback and those receivers are.
And how does
five.
Virginia lose to NC State?
I know.
Beat Florida State, and then Virginia Tech somehow beats NC State.
They had 2 4th down plays down inside the 10-yard line. One time turned it over, and then the other time didn't make it. So they just couldn't finish the game.
There's a lot of
Got to learn how to win on the road.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yep.
As you know, I have followed Rice a little bit.
Yeah.
Because of
Coach
Scott Abel.
I forgot about that.
Dude, he's done well. Now, they lost last week to Navy. They were at Navy, but it was a 3-point game.
Wow.
Like, to me, you're on the right path.
That's cool.
So
That's awesome for them.
it is.
How about Wake Forest at Virginia Tech this weekend?
Yeah.
Wake Forest was a slim. Dude, how ballsy is it? I'm pretty sure I watched that the right way. In the overtime, Georgia Tech scores.
Mm-hmm.
Wake Forest scores. They can kick the extra point to put it in the second overtime, and the coach says, "Nah, we're going for 2."
Yeah.
And just didn't make it. I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Miami's at Florida State.
Yeah.
Does Florida State rebound?
And Miami always, listen, you can't go to number 2 or 3 in the country just because you won a few games. Indiana should be the number 2 team in the country, not them.
Right there with you.
Yeah, this one, I hope Florida State wins that. Florida State's no joke, by the way.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
I mean, Colorado is in pretty rough shape right now.
I don't know about that.
They've won, I think, 1 game this year.
But
I mean, they've got TCU this week.
believe in prime.
Just saying.
Believe in prime.
Their schedule does not get easy. It gets worse.
Yeah.
So let's hope Prime can get it turned around.
How about West Virginia being as erratic as they are?
Actually, they have 2 wins.
Did you see how bad?
What did you say?
West Virginia.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be good.
I know.
Oh, just give Rich
I mean,
Rod
it's a new year for Rich Rod. I get it, but
Well,
good
we were
wins and horrible losses.
So good last year, and then we lose like.
How are you we? Because your dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to.
Sorry.
Well, I meant
I don't mean to talk to Emma.
Hey, is
Sorry.
is
his show.
USC's
I
coach on the hot seat?
It's his
He's
show.
got to be right.
Well,
They're not even.
he was on the
top-
hot seat before the season started.
They're not even top 25. Like,
Well, he made me some money this weekend because I knew Illinois. You know, Illinois loses to Indiana. They're not going to lose at home to USC, I thought. I counted that one in the win column. Then I look up, and Illinois got to make a field goal to win the game. I was like, how in the heck did that happen?
yeah.
Yeah, thank God. I made money this weekend. I picked both upsets. I picked Illinois to upset USC, and I picked Alabama to beat Georgia. No, I was a parlay. Paid $60.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I won mine too.
with 10.
Mine was a little.
Liar.
No, I did.
Go ahead.
Mine was a lot easier parlay than yours, I think.
Yeah.
So this week,
Yep.
or I'm sorry, we're moving on to NASCAR.
Okay.
Right.
What's your show?
Well, I want to get, because this is where you and I go back and forth. It's funny how we both can watch the same thing and come up with a totally different.
Yeah, because you're biased.
How is that biased?
You have
All right,
Hamlin derangement syndrome.
Okay, so I'm the only one?
No, all of you are whacked out.
All of you, yes.
Yeah.
Everybody is whacked out because the guy driving a car
Yeah.
puts his owner of his car in the wall.
Well, you got to win. You got to do all you can to win.
Okay, that is the problem
Right.
that I have with Hamlin.
Yeah.
Hamlin is the same guy that is saying, hey, these younger guys, there's a way to win, and just putting somebody in the wall is not the way to win.
Yeah.
If you can't get past them, then you don't deserve to win. And yet,
He was probably right at that time, too.
I was shocked.
That was a fantastic ending to a
Yes.
boring ass race.
Correct.
But those last 5 laps, incredibly good.
I couldn't believe he did it. Like, for me,
You mean Chase Elliott?
no, I couldn't believe Denny did what he did.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, he's just going to push Bubba. As a matter of fact, I thought he was going to block so that nobody.
Don't forget, he couldn't turn the steering wheel.
No, I know, which
He had trouble
which
trying
makes
to steer
it even crazier to make the move that
Yeah.
he made.
Well, he was. Yeah. He even said how scared he was, not knowing if he was going to finish the turnout or not. Yeah.
How do you feel if you're Bubba?
Yeah.
I do like that Bubba flipped him off.
Yeah.
And I do like that Bubba didn't have nice things to say afterwards either.
Yeah. Well, he should be upset too.
Yeah. So, and I understand what Denny is saying. You know, he's paid by Joe Gibbs, and I get all of that. But I
Man,
just,
if you want a hell of a thing to watch, actually, both times he's won this year, and he may have won more than twice, but Chase Elliott winning that race,
Yeah.
watching him from his in-car camera, and I think, was it Charlotte was the other one that he won?
okay.
I'm not
Yes.
sure. But if you watch those two, I mean, he chooses the exact line to win the game, to win the race that you have to take. I mean, I know a lot of it's luck, but good grief, that was awesome watching. It looked like old Earnhart days of just
Yeah.
knifing your way through something.
Yeah, it was a wild finish.
Yeah.
Now they're in Charlotte.
Why can't they just race Charlotte and be Charlotte?
I know. I would much rather.
Do they think more people watch because it's a Roval?
No, it's zero chance.
Is there more people that come to it because it's a Roval?
No, it's funny because apparently the ratings are horrendous this year for NASCAR.
Yeah.
And Denny is blaming it on the networks.
Well, yes, because
They're not
the
mainstream.
NFL, the NFL swallows everybody.
Yeah.
But instead of the base knowing where to go watch the race.
Correct.
They keep going to different channels.
He's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to know.
And he says he blames NASCAR for simply not, they keep choosing whoever the highest bidder is and not,
Yeah.
so.
And you lose your base. So
Correct.
then you've lost. So it's short-term gain, short-term money for long-term loss. That's
Right.
the problem.
Yeah.
And they've been doing that since the last 30 years. Mm-hmm. For sure. 15.
I wish they would change something. And that's,
Before you get off of that,
yeah.
I sent you a TikTok of the end of that race.
Okay.
If you watch it on the USA Network, you have to listen to the Australian guy.
I watched it.
And you have to listen to the two screamers, Jeff Burton, and what's the other guy's name that doesn't
Steve
stop
Letarte.
talking like me now? Steve Letarte.
Letarte.
Okay. They're screaming, and the Australian guy's talking. I'm like, oh, my God, just shut the hell up and let me watch the race. Then I watched the same video, except they did the MRN broadcasters.
Amazing.
Completely different watch.
Yep.
It is like listening to, who's the guy we love in football? In basketball. He was basketball, and now he's football. Gus Johnson.
Gus Johnson.
Watching a game with Gus Johnson is a completely different experience than anybody else.
Absolutely.
And man, I'm going to listen to MRN.
All right. So we got all these different networks doing things, right? And they're off the wall. Dude, pick up the phone,
Yes.
call MRN and just say, hey,
We want a simulcast.
we're just going to pipe you in.
Yes.
That's it.
Dude, that would be great. That's a great idea.
Because the MRNs are absolutely,
I'm calling NASCAR tomorrow.
dude, I'm calling NASCAR because
Oh, you have a link.
I know I've seen enough now to know that the late model series is competitive as hell and they have a huge following. Junior talks about these people are just diehard, right? Because they know the people. You've got to stop with the truck series and the Xfinity going to places that nobody cares. I'm not watching a truck race in Ontario, Canada.
Right.
You bring, and I mean this, like you have, let's say
Regional coverage.
the Cup is somewhere, why not have the truck series with a late model race at Martinsville? Like, dude, that place would be packed to watch both. They're not going to watch truck.
Well, see, I know about the late model racing because there was a time when Xfinity and the trucks weren't there.
Right.
They would do the late model race on Saturday.
Yes.
And then they would do the NASCAR race on Sunday.
Perfect.
That would still be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they're missing the boat on, because you follow these people. Like I've started to follow just in the 2 years. Like last year, the stud was a guy named Brendan Queen. And so now he is in the truck series, and now he just got a ride, I think, in the Xfinity series. So, I mean, and you kind of, it's the way it used to be. Ward and Jeff Burton, South Boston. They
Move your way up.
But, I mean, I think they're losing the connection because I guess what I'm saying is if I'm following Peyton Sellers at South Boston and he gets in the truck series, why do I give a crap if he's in Ontario, Canada, racing in a road course?
Right.
I mean, have him at Martinsville in a truck that I want to go watch.
Yeah.
And then the next night I get to see late model, or the night before. That would just be.
I think you have a better chance is when you call them tomorrow, is just tell them to simulcast MRN
Oh, yes. That's
on a different USA 2 channel.
correct.
I guarantee you more people are going to listen to that. Man, Jeff Burton and his holier than now
Yep.
telling you what's the best thing about NASCAR.
Yes.
Oh, man, and they're giving him so much opinion, decision making.
Yeah.
He's the worst of the decision makers. Ward would be better than Jeff.
Oh, yeah. I'd rather listen to Ward, even though it's hard to listen to him.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
All right, moving on from that. Is there like the cutoff is going from 8 to 4?
12 to 8.
So we're going from 12 to 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
After Saturday.
All right.
So one of them will be likely a winner that wins, unless Chase Elliott was to be one of those guys.
Yeah, so I think Bubba went from being locked in, right, to now he's still on the outside looking in.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof. That's tough.
Yeah, well, go win the damn next race.
Agreed.
Yeah.
F1
FU.
is in Singapore this weekend.
Do you think you could find that on a map? Like a globe. If I spun the globe, do you think you could stop it on Singapore?
I think so.
Isn't it like right outside of China, India.
I'm gonna
Like
go with
Thailand, yeah.
Yeah, Thailand.
Thailand.
Down that way. Thailand.
Is it Long John Silver's?
Is that, I thought that might be Bojangles.
But
Thailand.
anyway, I'm
Look at her
curious.
jumping on this. Man, we got staff.
Here we go.
Oh, Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia. I'm nowhere close.
Oh.
No,
Yeah, Thailand.
far.
Thailand's right there.
Yeah, Thailand.
Singapore.
How tiny is it? A... Oh, it's tiny.
Yeah.
That's a country?
Isn't it like one of the
Yeah.
most populous countries in the world?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to ask that historian guy.
Anyway, they got a race this weekend, and I am curious about it because I want to see if Max can back it up.
3 in a row.
Yeah, if he wins again this weekend, then we might just have an interesting ending to this season
Yeah,
going into next year.
yeah.
So we shall see.
Cool.
I saw where Roman Grosjean, I think, is going back to Haas to race this weekend.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
I thought he was picked up to be a tester.
Is it just a tester?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they've moved him into the race, but he had joined F1 again to do testing.
All right, moving on to what's happening.
All right.
It's time for news.
All right. You're listening to What's Happening
Sorry, I got work stuff coming in. Go ahead.
on Life, Liberty, Happiness.
I'll
Don't
catch
forget to go to @LLH_podcast. Hit the subscribe button and increase our subscribers so you can watch on YouTube live, video and all. You can watch eventually Emma pull up graphics. Right, Emma?
We're going to have that at some time, right?
By the time Emma leaves, yes.
Yeah. Let me get through school.
Oh, me. The right to speak.
Yeah.
Obviously, First Amendment is something we all believe in. I believe that everybody has the right to speak and has the utmost. I mean, even if it's hate speech, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I've never understood the people that go hate speech. Like, who cares?
Right.
I mean, I guess I grew up with a thick skin. That people nowadays, everything is,
Yeah.
bothersome or whatever. I think the more people speak, you actually learn more about them.
Well, 100% correct.
On, like AOC. Don't hide her. Bring her out there and let her talk.
Exactly.
We get to learn more. So I stumbled upon this clip, and I don't know if you've seen this.
I don't know.
This is a dude in a conference in Michigan.
Okay.
This is the people. We should be highlighting these people.
Yeah.
Because you need to know when 15 years ago,
Yeah.
when the Tea Party movement was happening, we were saying, hey, there's people who do not like America and want America fundamentally changed. And we were called crazy, loony idiots, which if you follow us on TikTok, people still think we are crazy, loony
Love the
idiots.
comments. Keep them coming. We still need to do a segment where we get to read the comments.
Yes,
I
starting to
laughed
think-
out loud.
I'm
today.
starting to think not one conservative ever listens to our show.
No, I don't think so.
I got I'm actually of the opinion I might start responding to these. I think it's just gonna be fun to
I
respond.
think someone needs to.
I think I'm going to.
These people are, well, anyway.
Yeah.
I found this guy. Now listen to his words.
Okay.
These are his words. I'm not taking it out of context. Go ahead, cut one.
We have to destroy the idea of America in our heads, in our neighbors' heads,
God.
in our comrades' heads, in everybody's heads
Comrades.
in this country. We have to work towards problematizing and getting away from the normalization of the violence of the military-industrial complex that is just baked into these supply chains. And we have to actually present an alternative that is appealing and meaningful to people.
A crowd there cheering too.
Yeah, and so when I listen to stuff like that, first of all, here's what cracks me up about the left. They make up stuff.
Right.
Like the dude just spoke and has no clue what he actually meant.
Yeah.
Like if you were to ask him a question, can you tell us about the violent, what did he even call it? War, globalization, whatever. They just make up terms. And it's industrial complex, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what do you mean by that? There's no way he can tell you. And I mean, it's crazy. Like I read today, I saw where Trump has made Antifa a terrorist organization.
Yeah.
And I saw where he has offered to send in troops into Oregon because Antifa is trying to disrupt things.
Portland. Mm-hmm.
And then I see today where there's like hundreds in the street where the cops are now backing down. Like, this is in America.
Yeah.
Like, this is nuts that if you live in Portland and you like this, have at it. Like, this is ridiculous.
Well, to some extent, however, like, I'm really concerned about what I see coming out of Dearborn, Michigan.
Yes.
Right. When someone comes to the city council and the mayor tells him, I'm going to celebrate when you leave this town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just because he considers him anti-Hezbollah.
Sure.
Right. Because they didn't want to name a street after a Hezbollah leader. I mean, that's what we're going into. You elected it. You're getting what you elected. But there will be a point where, so there's cities in Europe where the police and the rescue squads and the fire departments don't go into because they're not welcome.
Right.
And they just don't go into it. Like, they take care of their own. They won't allow the community to come in. Well, you pay taxes.
Right.
Or do you? Right?
Yeah.
At some point, do you say, well, you're not helping giving us any services. We're just going to quit paying taxes. That's what's going to happen. They need to nip it in the bud.
Well,
Yep.
I say give them a microphone, put them on camera, and let them speak. Let's just so people understand that when you hear a conservative say that they're not blowing smoke, there are people like this in the world that hate America.
By the way, Emma may not know this because she wasn't our producer the first couple of years. There was a time where this show wouldn't go on. How many times have we been kicked off of YouTube because of something we said where they wouldn't even tell us? Because we questioned the election.
Yeah.
Because we questioned COVID.
Yeah.
Because that language was in our show, they took it off of YouTube. We couldn't be on there.
Although I think YouTube probably is a little more friendly now after they just paid a settlement, another lawsuit that Trump won, which, by the way, he should have.
Yeah.
And how about this? How about the point? Like, if you're CBS News, how about running a story that Donald Trump sues YouTube for censoring him, and rightfully so. They agree to pay, but that he donates 24 million of that to the renovation of the ballroom at the White House.
Wow.
They don't mention that stuff.
Well, that means that we should sue.
I agree for taking us off. All right, then maybe we could afford to pay him at that point.
Come on, Woody.
I agree.
All
Let's
right.
do it, Woody.
So the government obviously is in a shutdown.
When does that start? Did it start already?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just got an update where it basically says Trump administration says it is imminent that job cuts will be coming. Okay.
Yeah.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
You can tell your constituents, hey, here's an idea. Go to your constituents and go, well, Trump did that to you. Okay. See how that works.
This is why I wanted the art of the filibuster. So what's happened, you know that golf term when somebody's close enough with a putt, they just concede
Yes.
and they let the go. So filibustering today is not really filibustering.
Right.
They just say we would filibuster.
Yes.
So do it.
Yes.
Go do it.
Go run your mouth.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
Because I want to see video of you guys continuously debating whatever you want to debate.
yeah, AOC apparently, I think, wants Schumer's seat as the senator. So she is blackmailing him.
I would vote for her.
But if you're Schumer, just go around her back. Just go to a couple of the senators that are in the iffy voting and say, hey, you got to pull this thing out. Because how many, has anybody mentioned how many votes are short?
Of the 60?
No, of getting the funded, the bill passed.
Oh, no, I don't know. Right.
Like, nobody has mentioned that.
Right.
Like, how many Republicans have voted against this?
But no, so they're voting about the filibuster to end the filibuster. That's the
gotcha.
thing.
Oh,
so
okay.
if there was no filibuster,
gotcha.
it would pass.
Yeah.
So it's to stop the filibuster is what they're needing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
So they had the 51 votes.
Right. But I mean, how many? So are there any? I mean, has Rand Paul voted against this?
Yes, he voted against it.
Okay.
But Fetterman voted for it.
So you need probably a handful of Democrats.
So you need, I think there was 7 to stop the filibuster. You needed to have 7. I think was still what they were needing. 7 more than Fetterman.
I can promise you there are 7 Democrats that are on the ledge.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I say is just they need to do a better job of explaining what the filibuster is and why the majority doesn't rule. I don't think they do a good enough job of that.
Well, no, I mean, you should. If you do I recommend this to anybody. Go to Hillsdale College. It's free. And take their Constitution class. It will shock you of how the Constitution was written and how the filibuster works.
Yeah.
And they are right. We don't want things passed quickly. We want it to drag out, and usually you come up with a decent compromise.
Yeah.
And listen, this isn't new. I hate when they go, our country has never been more divided.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
You ever heard anything called the Civil War?
Well, yes, exactly. But there was a time when Trump had this happen before. Remember
Yes,
when he told Schumer to just shut it down?
Yes.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
Back in the first term?
That's right. All right. POW.
Yep.
What kind of bumper would we get for that?
Post of the Silent T week.
Post of the week. Post of the week of the idiot. While you read yours, I need to go find mine. It doesn't take me any time, though.
So mine this week was a person who shared an article about Trump releasing Amelia Earhart's classified documents.
Yep.
And she put, "Don't we have something better to do, Trump?" I look at that, and you know what I think?
What did he put on?
So they have released Amelia Earhart's classified documents.
Okay.
So when you hear me say that, what comes to your mind?
That they know where she is?
Why would there be classified documents on a person like Amelia Earhart?
Yeah, that's true.
And her thing was, we're wasting our time with this stuff. Okay, how much time did it take for him to go release those?
Yeah.
I mean, what do we...
Why we would even have them.
What was funny is the comments that kept coming up on the post from other people.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
read the comments.
That were good. Like one guy goes, he does more in an hour than you'll do all week. And I'm like, yep.
Well, that dude does work. Yep.
So that was my post of the week. Is that good?
Let's see. Yep. I'm trying to find.
I can't stretch this anymore.
I know.
While we're waiting on him, and you're sitting there listening to the show,
Okay,
you
here it
can
is.
type at LLH_podcast and hit subscribe.
Donald Trump has made an estimated $3.4 billion in profit from his presidency as he rakes in cash. He's also picking Americans' pockets by pushing chaotic tariffs, gutting Medicaid, and giving tax cuts to billionaires and corporations that rip off consumers. What an abomination. As quoted by Senator Elizabeth Warren.
Oh, I forgot to tell you what angered me this week.
Yeah.
I watched a channel in Richmond do a breakdown of two commercials, one from Winsome Sears and one from Spanberger.
Yeah.
Trent, I don't understand. Like when I watch this, this is where I go, well, this is why people vote Democrat. When you hear stuff like this. So the lady is doing a report and she says, let's break down the Winsome Sears commercial where she says she voted in favor of transgender.
Yeah.
And she said she's talking about House Bill such and such. And while Spanberger voted in favor of it, the bill didn't pass. So we say this needs more information.
Oh, my God.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
What other information do you want to know?
Exactly. Just because the law didn't pass, it's only because she didn't have enough people on her side.
So the other one was when Spanberger says that Winsome Sears supports a bill that allows the big beautiful bill and that, it's increase in everything, right? That's true. I don't listen. I just did the breakdown today. I went to Martinsville this weekend. $3.09 for diesel. I paid $92 to fill up.
Yeah.
Today in Richmond, it was $3.69, just two different locations, but it was $110. So of course, somebody on one of our videos where we talked about this said, "Oh, great, you saved 60 cents."
Yeah.
Well, let me just tell you, idiot.
Yeah.
Just in the two locations, that is roughly $18. I think it was difference. The prices were over $4 when Joe Biden was in office.
Yeah.
So you're running a commercial saying that energy costs have risen and that fuel prices have risen. All of that stuff is bogus.
Yeah.
It's just a joke.
It's not.
By the way,
Yeah.
I do want to put this in there real quickly.
Yep.
Have you received a check in the mail?
Not that I've seen yet, but my parents have.
I would like to thank our governor, Youngkin, for sending us a check. I got a check, and it says we had a surplus, and here's money back.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, I'm going to put it in savings because I'm probably going to get it taken from me when Spanberger wins.
Right.
If she does.
Yeah.
There's no chance she's not taking it.
Yeah.
Because, wealthy people like us who pay taxes should pay more.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Hold on to it. So speaking of elections, I wanted to get this out here. I talked to Stephen Hill today. He's on the school board. And remember, Marcus Hill is stepping down. So I said, hey, do you have a name of someone that you're endorsing about that? And he told me, and I told him it was okay to put on the podcast. And he said, sure. So her name is Jill Dobson. It's two people that are running for the school board. And the other guy has claimed he's a Republican. The Republican Party has backed Jill Dobson. That the other person actually donated to Kamala. I don't know. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. But he did say that, and I just wanted to say, so if you go to vote and you want to know who to replace is closest to Marcus Hill, vote for the lady, Jill Dobson.
Vote for Jill.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe I can get her on the podcast.
Sure.
Do a little interview.
Listen, is there a lot? Here's when it comes to a school board, the less you've spent in education, like if you have a doctorate, PhD, all that stuff, I tend not to vote your way.
Yeah.
Because we have plenty. And I love the people that go, how could you have a mother? Okay, I trust a mother a lot more than I do these educators.
Yeah.
Man, we've got enough of them.
Yeah.
They keep expanding central office.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. Bring some daggone education to our public school system and not just wasting money. All right, moving on. Win, win, win.
We're going to win, win, win. And we're going to make America great again.
I love that we have a president that has a sense of humor.
Absolutely.
Dana White has always said, I can take anybody to the White House, and within 5 minutes, they're going to laugh their head off. Like, it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, they don't understand just how funny he is. So I found this clip of I think this just happened the other day. All right, cut to.
Insulin was, people weren't taking it, I would imagine. They couldn't take it. God bless you, Bobby. I hope I didn't catch COVID just there. Don't you have Paxlovid? What is it? Pax? He's got Paxlovid. Give me a Paxlovid immediately.
He's so funny.
The dude is hilarious. And by the way, he did a pharmacy or a pharmaceutical deal with the Pfizer and some of the companies.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that. Again, the media doesn't tell me. I have to find out. Basically, what he told him is, you're going to charge us what you're charging everybody else in the world, or else you're going to be tariffed.
Yeah.
And we're not paying your research anymore the way we used to. Other countries are going to have to pay for it.
That's right.
And I'm like, dude, if you're a Democrat, just get rid of the Trump derangement syndrome and go, that's what I want as a president that would, like, what are you going to say now? Oh, my God, this guy's so mean to the pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah. Well, Clay Travis talked about that this week, is that the Democratic Party has left the Democrats.
Yeah.
So the people that are running the party, we're more talking about, I mean, Donald Trump is a lot closer to Bill Clinton than Joe Biden is.
Yeah.
Right? The Democratic Party has swung so far left. Yep.
All right, let's move on to our Mount Rushmore this week.
Yeah.
Our Mount Rushmore comes to us through a conversation we had with one of our listeners.
Yeah.
Who has been suspended
because
of his list.
Yeah.
He is no longer allowed to be talked about on the program, at least for a short period of time. We're doing the Mount Rushmore of dual threat college quarterbacks.
Yeah. What made you come up with this?
I don't know. I thought it was a conversation with Chris, but it may have been a conversation with somebody else about dual threats.
Okay.
And so number one on my list was Michael Vick.
Absolutely.
Like
you could poll 100 people our age that talk about dual threat quarterbacks.
Sure. Yeah.
He's number one on everybody's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number two for me was Donovan McNabb.
He's number two on my list, my real list. Because your list was exactly like my list, I did a different list.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I mean, Donovan McNabb could sling a football, and at Syracuse, he was so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
incredible.
Yeah.
Yep.
My other one was Lamar Jackson.
Absolutely.
Same thing.
So all three of those guys were my top three as well. All three of those guys have a play in their playbook, whether it was in college or the pros, where they're running down the field and two guys are coming to sandwich him, and he increases the speed, and the other two guys hit each other.
Right.
He just ran as hard as he needed to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow was on my list.
That's actually a good one. I didn't even think of him.
Yep. And my last one, and I debated this one, and then I thought, my God, who has been better than him? Is Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, that one was a little tougher for me. He had a good year.
No, he had good 2 years.
Well, I only knew him 1 year.
Okay.
But I'm glad he's with the Skins, although I wish his damn knee would get better.
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to worry about RG3-ish.
Yeah. No,
I think my buddy, actually Jeff, the people that let me dance with their dog, I think he mentioned Tim Tebow last weekend.
Okay. Now, the reason Chris is suspended is because his list did not have Michael Vick. And there's no way you can live in this. He obviously hates the Hokies.
Exactly.
But then he tried to justify it by saying,
don't be stupid.
He didn't have that many yards throwing.
Yeah.
First of all, if you knew Michael Vick, he could sling a football.
The dude would flick it 70 yards.
Easily.
Yeah.
And he was known for his arm.
Yeah.
Like, that was the deal with him.
Yeah.
To leave him off of a dual threat is insane.
That is just completely hokey derangement syndrome.
Yes. He's obviously, he was the number one overall pick, and he had a video game. Remember the commercial where he was the Vic ride?
He was the Ricky Henderson of college football.
Yeah.
Just a guy that you knew was the stud. Here is another listener's list that we weren't allowed to put on the air, so we'll just call him a different name. Okay. We'll call him Chuck Luck. His was Charlie Ward, Vince Young, which that's actually a pretty good one. He had Tim Tebow, Lamar Jackson, and Steve McNair. That's actually a pretty good list.
McNair.
But you can't not put Michael Vick in there.
You can't.
Idiot. Or Donovan McNabb. Quack, quack. Oh, he's not with them anymore, is he?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Chuck Luck.
Yeah, sometimes he's a little chub.
In your list, I told you was exactly my list, except Jaden Daniels I had a hard time with. How about Jalen Hurts? You remember that dude?
Yes. No, I do.
I put him on mine.
You did have him on yours?
Oh,
okay.
awesome.
Well, who's on yours, Emma? Sorry.
I have 3.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
Gotcha.
My time was obviously number 1. And then when I Googled it, Cam Newton.
Yeah.
But I didn't really watch him.
I forgot
in
about
college,
him.
though.
Yeah, that's a great
He
one.
was dominant.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Auburn.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, 1 year.
he
So
was
he
a stud.
started at Florida
That's right.
and then got kicked out.
But what year?
To a TV or something.
What year was that?
I don't know.
2013.
Oh, it was a wee child. Never mind.
Yeah. But you've had some heck of a dual. He's right. Jalen Hurts just a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. And I would have, who was the quarterback not after, or just last year? Jalen Milroe would have been a great one if he was just a little better.
Exactly.
But
he had that chance to be a Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Now, you brought back some memories with some of yours. You're right. But the one that I didn't think of until I saw your Fran Tarkenton, because I'm like, no one.
So I'm going to give you a list. I want you to tell me why you think this Mount Rushmore is different than anybody else's for dual threats. John Elway, Steve Young, Fran Tarkenton, Josh Allen, and Andrew Luck.
Josh Allen.
Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
What do you
Guy from Stanford?
Yeah. He never ran.
The hell, Brian, you couldn't tackle the dude.
Andrew
he was a
Luck ran?
beast. Yeah. This was my white Mount Rushmore of dual threats.
Well, the one
I thought you would pick up on that.
I did not. I did not. But I mean,
This is like when you say you send me something and you don't, and you just picture me laughing.
No,
about it.
I know,
And
but I can't get over your Fran Tarkenton. I never saw Fran play.
Well,
So
I didn't
can't.
either, but it's just highlights.
But how could we look at that list
That was
and
also
leave
Rupert
off
induced.
Manning? He was a dual threat quarterback.
Who?
Archie.
Oh, way back
father.
that guy. Yeah, back in the day.
But I mean, he was a real dual threat.
You'd have to be my dad to put that on the list.
You put Fran Tarkenton.
I know, but he was a human highlight film, and Jeff Rupert mentioned last week, and I was like, oh yeah, that's actually a really good one. And I was trying to come up with white people.
All right, so no, I agree with that. Well, Tim Tebow.
I know he should have been on my list. I had Sean Moore. You didn't have him on there, but he took Virginia to number one. Wasn't he the quarterback when they were number one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, Virginia's had some decent dual threats,
Yeah.
but we always forget about certain quarterbacks. I saw this the other day, the Jets. I was like, my God, Tyrod Taylor is still playing.
That is hard to believe.
And he was a great quarterback for the
yeah.
Hokies.
Was he after Vic?
Yeah.
So he's been around that long?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, didn't Vic's younger brother Marcus also?
That's right.
Wasn't he a
Yeah.
quarterback too?
He stayed in trouble so much.
Yeah, that's too bad.
But yeah, that's crazy. Tyrod Taylor. I mean, he was a dual threader too. But it's hard to believe he was starting for the Jets.
Yeah,
Like, dude knows how to just hang around, right?
yeah,
And still getting paid.
yeah.
Alrighty, that was our Mount Rushmore.
I wonder if you could check the stats if we had staff that could do that. Has Tyrod Taylor thrown for more than Michael Vick in his career? I mean, he's been around.
Hey,
so
see
long.
if you can Google that.
Who has more yards throwing? Obviously, Vick probably does running,
Yeah.
but Tyrod Taylor or Michael Vick in the NFL?
But I mean, I would say those are the two best quarterbacks. And I know people are probably going to bring up the older.
Apparently, Michael.
Oh, Strock.
Yeah.
Michael Vick had more yards throwing than Tyrod Taylor?
During his NFL career.
Yeah.
Michael Vick had 22,000.
Wow.
Tyrod had 12.
Good grief. I had no idea Michael was that big. Is Michael in the Hall of Fame?
No.
They won't do it because of the dogs?
Yeah,
That's
probably.
a shame. O.J. Simpson's in the freaking Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but how do we have a listener that says he's not a dual threat? He had 22,000 yards, and he spent half of his time in prison.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Poor
But
fella.
I'm telling you right now, when he listens to the show, we're going to get lit up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope we do.
Let me explain to you why. No, there is no explanation.
Do it, Chuck. Hey, y'all came up with next week's, so if anybody else has a list, they can add.
What is our next week's?
You're the one who answered it.
What is it?
It's your show. You told
I know,
him.
but what is it? You keep
Ryan,
saying it, but what is it?
I know, but if it came from you, don't you think you would remember?
No.
Oh, God.
No.
No, I don't.
I thought you said something.
No. We need a good one, though. How about this?
Okay.
How about our Mount Rushmore of the best defenses of all time? We never talked defense.
How about linebackers?
Running back.
Oof. Does it have to be sports? Can we just
That's right. We could
It
do
could be anything.
best comedians. Who's the ones you like listening to the most?
Best female.
Lighten it up. There's only two.
Ew. What?
Best females.
What's that one girl that she's blonde?
Sable.
And she could, like, everybody hates her.
Glazer.
I have no idea. But
Nikki Glazer.
Actually, you answered with top college dual quarterbacks. That was your answer. That was for this week.
Okay.
So next week's is
no, not Nikki. No. She's like a little bigger.
What, Roseanne?
you're talking about the kind of the country girl.
All right. So
Anyway.
our Mount Rushmore is comedians.
Best comedians, just straight up best comedians.
Okay.
Chuck will be picking Bill Cosby.
Amy. Whatever. Schumer or whatever.
Amy Schumer, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Talk
All right,
about Lib.
yeah.
I can't listen to her though.
So
Yeah.
if you're going to send a list in, whether it be through Facebook, whatever, if you're not a YouTube subscriber, don't bother.
I will look.
How do you become a
I'll look.
YouTube?
Oh, you've got to
subscriber?
go to @LLH_podcast. And when you get there, you just click on the subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything.
Good idea.
Click on notifications, and then turn in your Mount Rushmore for next week, and we will talk about it on air.
As I'm looking at this, do we have a half hour for Have At It? Oh, we got your wow.
You have 90 million clips, so I think we're ready.
I got to fill in
She actually,
Carolina Kevin.
Wait a minute. Well, here's the
How
funny
much longer
part.
do we have without Carolina Kevin?
About one more week, I think.
Okay.
So here's the funny part.
God.
She acts like it's work.
No.
I'm sorry that you
No,
have to
but she goes,
click
"Oh my
something."
God, you sent so many
No,
clips in
because
today."
my phone
Here.
goes ding, 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 ding.
Watch this. Clip 1.
You'd be annoyed too, 15.
She said, "You know."
I'm just kidding. I'm not annoyed.
No, I agree. I see them and I go, "Oh, this will be 8:30 getting out of here."
No, I'm fast. Ask Marty.
Anyway,
Yeah.
our wow this week.
Yeah.
I've got a
PR bumper.
There you go. So, man, listen,
Caught me off
this is a
guard.
true story.
Okay.
Dude, I can honestly say for the last,
It's the weight of the week. Okay.
for the last 2 weeks, I have stuck to this app that Dylan has set up for me, his shift ready commitment, right?
Okay.
To getting better. And I can say it has not been difficult. As a matter of fact, I do find myself pushing to eat because I have prepped all of this stuff you're supposed to prep, right? And I'll look at it sometimes and go, "Oh, I don't feel like eating." And then, but I mean, I've been doing this and I do feel tremendous. And like, this will shock you. At one point in time, there was 2 hours between when the heat races stopped and the new race started up, right?
Okay.
I look at Logan and go, "Let's go for a walk." We just walked around like
Very good, man.
something I wouldn't have done before because it's painful.
So
But
did y'all do the stairs?
yeah,
All the way down?
no, they only had the elevator. Like literally, they did have the stairs locked off. You couldn't, or I would have. I promise you. But anyway, I went into weigh one morning and I told my wife, I was like, "This can't be happening." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "How can I be 10 pounds more than what I've weighed starting on this thing?" I was getting angry. So I went to step on it the next morning and it literally said low.
So your scale
I was like, "Oh my
broken.
God, the batteries are broken," right?
Oh, okay.
Or low. So I switched batteries. Here's the problem. When I switched batteries, it was even worse.
Well, good grief.
So I'm like, "Ashley, get on this scale. There's something wrong." And it was way wrong because she was way.
Yeah, but doesn't that mess your start point up then if it was
So
off?
that's what I'm wondering
Yeah.
I've got to adjust, but
Why don't you get a new scale?
I'm going to. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
She said,
Oh, you said adjust. I thought you were going into the damn
No.
scale and fix it.
I think it was her that said, "Why
We're
don't you
gonna
go to the
calibrate
southern
this."
states?" Well, I'm not a heifer.
That's rude. By the way,
Anyway.
I got to give her props. Today, I guess, was her first post of the skeletons.
Dude, they have started.
Okay.
It
Yes.
started?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a surgical team and it's breast cancer awareness.
Yeah.
And dude, I always flip through to see what she's done. There's 2 balloons on the tray next to the damn skeletons.
Yep.
I was like, "Did you put balloons there?" And she goes, "Yeah, it's breast cancer awareness."
Breast implant.
Breast implants. Yeah.
That's actually.
I mean, I just laughed out loud.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What goes through her head to come up with these ideas?
You literally have like American Red Cross bag.
Dude, she's so good and talented at it. What's crazy about it is, honestly, I think some people think that she steals people's ideas.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these get debated.
Yeah.
In the living room of what eventually ends out there.
So she inspires me, and I've sent her 2 pictures today. Like, I just drive by and somebody has one. Like out in Farmington today, I was out there, and the 2 skeletons are carrying a coffin. So I just send that to her, just give ideas. She comes up with something all the time. It'd be nice to.
She has
get a
some
little
good
help.
ones. The one she did of our show was hilarious a couple years ago.
That was great. So speaking of our show earlier, remember y'all yelled at me because I danced with a dog named Goose, but the goose is a female?
Yes.
It's not a female, is it?
It is a female.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Jeff, who I was talking about being with at his house, and he helped me pick Fran Tarkenton.
It used to be a male.
He replied me, get this. A goose is a female. It's the gander is the male.
Ah.
So she should be
What's
a female.
good for the goose
is good for the gander.
Gotcha.
That's good.
Nice.
All right.
Thank you, Jeff.
So how you need to give us results of WOW. What's the ultimate result of WOW? You don't
totally
know?
10 pounds down.
So I thought you said you were 10 heavier.
No. I mean, when I first looked.
Okay.
But now I have looked on a different scale, and yes, we're good.
So, but what were you?
We're moving in the right direction.
What were you last week?
It was 9. That's what was scary.
So you lost another pound.
But remember I'm on a different scale, so I'm trying to.
Oh my God!
I gotta
get him a new scale.
Yeah.
So I was upset because last week
people will probably think I'm lying, but my wife she will never take up for me, and Trent will tell you that there's no chance.
She's the first one to put you down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she will tell you this is the truth.
When you're at the last breath and they have to decide whether to unplug or plug, she's got it already in her hands.
Yes.
It's already unplugged.
You're down. You're out.
Yes.
And I'll be like, hey, we were just thinking about it.
She's already on the way home.
What really sucks is we're laying there in bed after going through this scenario, and Reagan walks into the bathroom, steps on the scales, and goes, "Man, I've lost a lot of weight." This kid. Anyway,
that apple didn't fall far from the tree, from the Ashley tree. So I had lost 6 last week, but now it's 5. I gained a pound back. I had too much fun last weekend, man. It was so I'm doing the 1 meal a day,
Yeah.
right? And so I just eat at lunch. But last week I was having too much fun. Damn, Jeff and Julie brought over the Owen's chicken.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
That was so freaking good.
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
I'll tell you,
Owen's Market.
I've saved a bunch of money is what I've done. Being on this thing, because you
how? Because you mentioned there's so much food. I don't know how
you're
you do
prepping it. Like I mean, it's
crazy how much you spend eating out.
Yeah, that is it. But I'll cook 4 chicken breasts and dice them up and then put them in each container. Heck, that's 4 days worth of meals. Huh. So, yeah, it's pretty simple. It's nothing. I will say this: I'm not a yogurt guy, but I have to eat the 000. It's not bad, and I keep going. Why is it so thick? And it's the protein, I guess, that's in it. So, but they're not bad tasting.
Add some granola.
I do. That is part of it.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to yell at me.
No, it's just a little bit, but yeah, I do add the granola.
Do you have fruit?
It's not on my list now. Like I will tell you exactly to the T of everything. I eat 2 slices. What?
Ashley sent a picture of unplugging the with the science guy.
Idiot. Bill Nye.
Yeah.
So quickly, what a daily intake, it's pretty simple. I have 2 slices of turkey bacon, which is delicious, by the way.
I love turkey bacon.
I have 2 eggs scrambled, and then I have the 000 yogurt, right? That is my breakfast. I have a Barbell. So if you're listening, Barbell, sponsor the show. Peanut bar, protein bar.
I thought Barbell did those little cheeses.
No.
Wrapped cheeses.
No, that's...
So anyway, and then at lunch, I have chicken and rice. That's it. And then I have a protein shake at 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Are you taking stuff to Highland this weekend?
Yes.
So why would you make fun of me making lasagna soup?
That's exactly why. Wow. Who makes one? If you had said lasagna, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You're going... I think differently than you do.
Yeah, just like
I look at the river and I think that is a... what would I call it? Ancestor... getaway. I think of your ancestors, working their rear end off.
You don't think they made lasagna soup?
No chance. It's with a hint of kale. I mean, no, 0 chance.
Y'all have taco soup.
I didn't say I liked it.
Okay.
But no, I mean, I will, I'll bring, but I mean, I'll still, within reason, I can try.
Are you taking snackies?
Snackies?
No, I can't do the snackies.
Okay. So now I suffer.
What do you mean by that?
Brian,
Dude, I'm
Brian,
a snacker. Like
my brother
love-
usually, which I do too, he and I bring snacks. My brother plans out meals.
Oh yeah.
And then we're kind of responsible for the snackies.
Yep.
Brian goes up
Snackies.
much more than I do.
Just do healthy snacks.
Like what?
Apples.
Carrots?
Peanuts. I'll do a peanut.
They
or
make
two.
healthier chips.
Dude, a chip is my weakness.
Dude, I can wolf a bag of chips down like it's nothing.
Just try a healthier version.
Like what? Pringles?
No, they have ones that's like made of avocado oil.
Hey, whatever happened to? See, she probably doesn't remember this, but Trent, do you remember when it came out? Frito-Lay was huge in it. The Olean.
Alustra.
Is that what it is? Olestra,
Oh, no,
whatever.
Olean. Yeah, it was something like that. It was
But it went away quickly.
Yeah.
What was it that?
made everybody dump.
But yeah, people were going out and buying it because it was healthy. And then all these people were getting sick. And it's like, yeah, how'd that work out for you?
Yep.
So anyway, that's pretty much my daily intake of
Good.
food.
Let's hope, so get standard scales and then get back on it. See
Yeah,
what
I'm
we-
hoping it just becomes a habit, and that's just the way I eat from now on.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Moving on to
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
So, Emma, you do know that I'm sending so many clips because Carolina Kevin isn't here, right?
No, I know. I just like
And
to push your buttons.
to let you know, I have twice as many sitting in my inbox to have sent.
One day you should just send them all. We'll make the full 2 hours back.
If I ever have to do the show by myself again, that's probably what I'm going to do.
That's not a bad thing. We'll have to set up a camera though so people can see it.
Yeah, and we got to get that. Is that on the works?
Sure.
Has anybody talked about that?
I talked to Woody about it, but that was a while back. I just didn't need to remind him. And if it's a purchase, just let me know. I'll order it myself.
We
and
probably have spare cameras.
stick it right there.
Okay, so Emma, do you have a pen and a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Or Emma, do you think you should go in the middle of the table and just point up at the TV and that's it?
Okay, Brian.
Yeah, you can-
On the back of your piece of paper and the back of mine. Would y'all let me do my damn segment?
I'm sorry.
All right.
All right, moving on.
This is like us, and I won't play the whole 5 minutes. We'll get into it a couple minutes here, but let's give her a chance to do this. And I wanted to make sure. She said she cheated earlier by watching the beginning of this.
No. I watched like the first 3 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. So this is us talking to Emma. So you know how I always like the thing at the end of the show to do something that she
Yeah.
probably hasn't heard yet? Mm-hmm. All right. So this is us talking to her, but this is a mom talking to her daughter that looks like she's maybe 17, 16. All right? Go.
What in the world?
This is as quick as the first thing you can think of, okay?
Okay.
These are real things.
Must be from Tennessee.
For real they are.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What is a Sega?
A Sega?
Oh, Lord.
Sega. S-E-G-A. Emma, write down what you think it is.
Oh, this is great.
What's it mean?
I don't know. You tell me. What does it mean?
Is it like a word for something or like is it like a thing?
It's a thing.
Sega, I don't know what a
Don't you
Sega
be
is.
cheating, Emma.
Is it
I'm
food?
not.
What is AOL?
AOL. What are you doing?
What is a Walkman?
A Walkman? Mm-hmm. A man walking? A Walkman?
What is a collect call?
Collect call. I've heard of that. Collect call. Is that where you can have 2 people on the phone at once?
Maybe. I don't know. Is it?
I don't know.
What are the yellow pages?
I'm hoping my son, when he and Grayson are
Is it a
listening to
book?
this, Grayson will know all of it.
Part of a book?
Like a dictionary?
Close.
Epilogue?
That's poor mother.
What's a Rolodex?
A Rolex?
A Rolodex.
A Rolex. Oh, wait, what?
A Rolodex.
Rolodex.
Dude, she's known none of these.
Roll dice? Alright, what is this?
She said
Are these
roll
like bad
dice.
words in Spanish or something? What are you saying for real?
What's a rotary phone?
Rotary phone. Rotary.
We'll let her do one more after this, and then we'll.
It's like a trap phone.
What's a burnt CD?
CD that's burnt.
Like, what do you mean?
Burnt CD. A CD that's overplayed.
All right. There's 3 more minutes of that, which I've only watched that bit of it because I was like, we have got to play this for Emma. See if she can get
that's
these.
such a mood.
All right. So, Emma, you are beyond your years. You're like Grayson, or my nephew and Brian's step-nephew. And he could get all these right because he's older than his years. He's like my brother in age and maturity. So you know all these. What is Sega?
It sounds like seaweed. I don't know. I don't know. How do you spell it?
SEGA. It's a video game. I mean, video game player.
It's a console.
It was like Atari.
I don't play video
The
games.
Sega was original, and then it became the Sega Genesis.
Yeah. Did it morph into Nintendo? No, is that Nintendo was the competitor?
That's crazy. I wonder if Sega's even.
I
still
thought it
around.
was Sega.
I think Sega is still around.
That's awesome.
So do you know what AOL is?
Yeah, you said that last week. Isn't it like an email?
It is sort of like
Or
the
like-
old
it's
internet.
Internet subscriber.
Yeah.
Like you would have to pay for.
Like at Yahoo? You know?
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was original though.
The
I mean,
only-
there
Yeah,
was
it was how you went. It was the platform you went to get on the internet.
The only reason was because you guys said that last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had to have a phone to get
Yeah.
on the internet.
Yeah. How about a Walkman?
That's a pan.
It's a what?
Is that not a pan, like a grill pan? Like a wall?
Jesus God Almighty.
This
We
is
used
great.
at the
This is hilarious.
At the Thai place. you
All right,
cook
we're
the
going to
food
keep
in a
this clip
wok.
because we did 0 to 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Next week we're going to do this again and finish
Okay.
out the clip.
What is it though?
Remember the thing where you used to watch? See that? Actually, Woody's Media Squatch. See that thing right there where he's got the
Yeah.
headphones on and the thing?
A Walkman?
A Walkman you used to clip to your hip.
How do you spell it?
WALK.
Oh, so not WOK.
No,
It's a
no,
Walkman.
walk. WALK.
was so you could put
move
your-
around and listen to cassette tapes.
Oh, so but you know what I'm talking about, right? Like a walk.
Yes.
Do you know how you would
I was
put your
confident in that.
phone?
She was confident in
confident.
it. She said a Walkman, like it was the
Oh, like
Asian, like
Walkman.
an
I
Asian
thought-
pan.
No, yes.
There's a guy back there making my Chinese food.
That's what I thought. Hey, Thai food makes really good food in that pan.
Do you know what making a collect call is? Do you know what a collect
No, I
call
said
is?
no idea.
Oh,
Is it like
This is hilarious.
the
so when you
the
used
people-
to travel,
Oh no.
when you
back
used
in
to
the
travel,
day,
if you didn't have cell phone, so
Yeah.
everything was a landline, but they would have these phone booths. You know, they were. I would say about every hour you would probably drive by a phone booth.
Sure.
A payphone.
Oh,
so if you had money, you could push the money in the payphone and make a call.
How was I supposed to?
But if you didn't have money,
Yeah.
you could still make the call, but the operator would tell the other person on the other end, will you accept a collect call, where the person on the other end would make the charge.
I am not.
yeah, you could do this from your house.
Yeah.
It was because like, what is your area code?
540.
What's your sister's area code? Actually,
Mom's is
stay with that.
434.
All right. In order for you to call your mom back then,
Yeah.
you would have to pay for that call
That's right. It was a long
because
distance.
it was a long distance.
long distance call.
So if you didn't have any money, you could call collect, and your
Yeah.
mom would pay for it on your behalf.
and it would go, would you accept a collect call? And people would go, hey, I'll pick you up at 9. And then they would all hang up.
so
yeah.
they wouldn't get charged.
Yes.
because you could hear the conversation.
Yeah, you could hear
So
the
you
other
would
person.
just say, "I'm okay." Bye.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
That's hilarious. Yellow Pages. Do you
Phone
know what
book.
that is?
Or the book.
Yes.
Phone book.
It used to be the advertising. phone book.
Advertising phone book.
So it was at the back of the phone book where the white pages was everybody's home number, let's say. The yellow pages was the business numbers, and it was
I
advertisements.
didn't. I've seen a phone
Hey
book.
Trent, let's just make millions. Let's start making cell phone white pages.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Every phone number used to be in the book.
Yeah.
Why isn't everybody's phone?
So my second mother-in-law, she was a Yellow Pages advertiser.
Oh, yeah.
She would go to businesses to get their ad in the Yellow Pages, and people made a lot of money on it.
Yeah.
Rolodex.
Deck of cards.
Oh my God Almighty.
Or
What?
Well,
for who?
Essentially, you're
Wait,
right.
what's it called?
A
Rolodex.
Rolodex. Rolodex.
For poker.
Has anybody ever?
I don't know.
Has anybody ever given you a business card?
Sure. Yeah.
What do you do with it?
Throw it away.
Most people do.
I don't. I'm a child.
No, you put it in a Rolodex.
A Rolodex
So
was
you
kind
could-
of a filing system for business cards.
That way you could see your.
That's what.
Yeah.
And you would, because
not close to a
we had-
deck of cards.
We had
You
no
said
computers
close.
back then. There was no computers.
Right.
So you would have at your desk your Rolodex, and if you wanted to remember that guy's phone number, let's say it's Bob White, you would spin it to the W's,
I've never heard of
and
that.
the Bob White would show up. That was your Rolodex.
I did that with CDs as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good. Then you should know what a burnt CD is.
That's like music on it, right? Like you put your music on it.
Yes, you recorded on a CD.
What's number the?
You skipped one, Brian. Rotary phone.
No.
I have no idea.
Oh, that's the one I thought would be the easiest for everybody.
That the chord and the circle.
Yes.
Word.
So when you would,
circle.
instead of pushing buttons
Yeah, you
for
just-
911, you would have to hit the 9 and circle all the way around and hit this little
Yeah.
metal thing and let go of it, and that would be the 9. Then you go to the 1 and the 1. It was a rotary phone. You had to spin the
Why
numbers.
can't we have normal names? I was really confident on the walk pan. I was so confident.
Walkman.
That is.
You have to admit, it's pretty like walk. That sounds like
I didn't even think of that because we grew up knowing it's Walkman.
Walkman, yeah.
That I wouldn't even
Walkman.
add the two.
So
Yeah.
Sega
Yeah.
is still in existence.
Wait, what is Sega again? Oh,
That's the
Character.
console.
I
Game
bet you
console.
David knew that. I
They
just don't-
do. They have 2,792 employees, and they do $247 billion worth of business.
So they still do. They're more Japanese, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're out of Tokyo.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew they were still alive. So get this. Our other nephew, Grayson's brother, is answering these questions. And of course he knows them.
How old is he?
He said there's a rotary phone still upstairs at the river. I've been up there. I didn't even know that. That's hilarious. He's, what was he, 22?
It's
Oh
50.
my gosh.
21? Yeah, going on
I'm
50.
22.
Yeah, they're both 50. Hey, speaking of hot, you got to look at this one, Brian. This is why we have a camera. So
That's so bad.
this is the liars part. Okay, these are the Mad Lib women that I'm getting so many of these on my little algorithm things that I just love it. This is Mad Lib number 1, cut 15.
Hey, my fellow ladies out there. So men think they own you. Take it from somebody that used to be a man. You got boobs. You got a vajayjay. Guess what, honey? You own them. Trust me, they want it. Make them own it.
That actually made me throw up in my mouth.
Who does?
We have to have a camera that shows a split screen. Just the look on your face right now, if people could see the look on your face.
I'm confused. Like,
Oh my God Almighty, this is hilarious. All right, let's go to another one. This is a woman that doesn't understand the difference between an illegal person and what racism is. Cut 2.
If you are MAGA, if you are pro-ICE, if you are anti-immigration, if you support what Donald Trump is doing with immigration in this term, then stop doing yoga. Stop drinking your chai tea lattes or your matcha lattes. Stop using turmeric. Stop eating burritos and tacos and salsa. No more sushi for you. Stop eating your butter chicken tikka or hummus or spices. Because if you want the very people who brought in these things to America to make it a more cultural, diverse, then you should be allowed to reap the benefits of their cultures. If you are in favor of supporting people from the Hispanic, Latina, Indian, Chinese communities and more, then you should not be able to use items from their culture that they have brought to America.
Dude, we were the melting pot, right? This was what this country was based on.
do they even know who the Secretary of State is? No, I mean, I'm serious.
So, Emma, when you watch these things, do you think I'm like sexist and that I'm anti-women?
No,
and
I just think they're stupid.
They are just stupid, right? I'm hoping you would
No,
get that
yeah.
because she doesn't understand the difference between illegal immigrants and racism.
But do you not, in all honesty, there's a reason why they don't know the difference because they're not told the difference.
They're not. Yeah, she literally has no idea. She has no idea. Dude, these just keep getting better. You've got to listen to this woman. She is driving. This is liberal woman number 3, cut 17.
I'm sorry. I had to stop my car because I'm having a panic attack. Donald Trump, in his speech, just declared war on America. What is happening? What is happening? I'm in the middle of a panic attack. That's all I have to say.
She heard whatever she heard. What is it?
Is that her husband taped up in the back? Who's in the back of her car?
It's definitely a package.
Oh,
of
wait
some
a
sort.
minute.
I'm sure
that might be Joe Biden's classified documents.
I'm sure it's where the cat is.
When did he attack the United States?
So she said whatever she heard on the news bothered her so bad, man. She had to pull over. She had to cry, but you could still hear the signal light, right? She had just pulled over, but she still made a TikTok out of it.
This is cut 755.
This is all right. Cut 8T. Listen to this woman. She can't keep a job. So take a look at her, and you should explain to her afterwards why she can't keep a job.
I don't understand, because someone really needs to tell me if I'm fucking really delusional here, but my fucking autistic brain doesn't understand, okay? I am severely depressed right now. Like, I am just barely surviving. I've been unemployed since March. I am a single parent. I have no income whatsoever except for the weekly unemployment that I get. That is so shit, okay? And I am just keeping it together. Okay, just barely. And people are like, talk to your friends. Tell them how you're feeling. Reach out to the people that love you. What's the point in doing that? Why would I do that? Am I going to really text somebody and say, hey, I'm severely depressed over here and there's nothing you can do for me? It's so stupid. And this, obviously, I'm coming from someone, I keep my emotions to myself. No,
you do not.
Okay.
She obviously...
Okay, it is sad, right? I mean, I'm going to admit, she's a single mom and she can't figure it out. But the sad part is you don't have a clue how to figure it out. Can you describe to people what was in her nose?
She has a nose ring.
Right.
Okay, so she paid for that.
That's a bowl.
Well, I don't even mean to pay for that.
I look at that and I go... You're a single mom struggling.
Yeah.
You just told that the handout that you do get is shit.
Yeah.
But her nails are done.
Her
nails are done.
She picked up on that.
Because I know what I pay.
She has a cell phone to do the video.
Oh, and her nails. I bet her nails cost her at least $60-$70.
She's in a car.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand.
Okay, I do get what you're saying there. But if she came to you to interview, what does she look like?
No, you're not getting hired.
That's what I'm saying. There's been no direction. There's been no parenting skills given to her.
There has. And unfortunately, the advice that's given to her is be yourself. Tell your truths.
Yeah.
You can do this.
Talk to a friend.
Yes.
Hey,
that doesn't
There's
pay
a story
the
that I
bills.
just told the other day. I love this story. It's one of my favorite that you have ever told me. You were a young person just starting out in your life and you were struggling. Am I making enough or whatever? You call your mom, and what was her answer every time that you called her?
Pray about it.
She's not wrong.
And you would get mad. You would tell me about it. I was like, what is praying? How is praying supposed to pay whatever? And guess what happened? You made it through.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And you did it on your own. That's the advice. That's your answer. Don't call friends and bitch.
No, that's
your
right.
answer should be pray and go get a job.
Like I guess what angers me more than anything is, listen, my dad raised us in a really good house, neighborhood, whatever, right? But when I graduated high school, I was the badass that was going to go out on my own and do it. I learned real quickly, oh crap, you got to pay for all this stuff by yourself.
Yeah.
And my first apartment was with Don Dalton, if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
It was a one-bedroom apartment. You know why? Because Don worked third shift and I worked first shift. So we used the same bedroom. So when he was going to work, I was coming in. And when I was going to work, he was coming in.
That's efficient.
And it was $250. And we split it. And we split utilities. And yes, there were nights where you ate nachos and whatever you could put on them.
Yeah, exactly.
But they act like we didn't, you've had it all your whole life. No.
I promise you, and I know people wouldn't believe this because of the job that I have. I promise you there were times I did not eat.
Oh,
there
absolutely.
were times I did not eat.
Yeah, no one will believe me saying that, but yes. Hey, I can't wait for the comments this week.
Emma's definitely pulling that one.
Oh, yes.
All right, dude. This is the queen of lib women, right? This is who their leader was. If you can't tell, that's Hillary. Listen to her talk about how much she hates white men. She can't even get out the words that she needs to get out in cut 25.
We haven't gotten to the more perfect union, and we fought a civil war over part of it. And people have been protesting, for hundreds of years that, things were not as they should be, given our ideals and how we should be moving toward them. So I think that's what makes us so special as a country. And the idea that you could turn the clock back and try to recreate a world that never was, dominated by, let's say it, white men of a certain persuasion, a certain religion, a certain point of view, a certain ideology, is just doing such damage to what we should be aiming for. And we were on the path toward that. I mean, imperfectly, lots of, bumps along the way, but I agree with you, we were on the right trajectory.
And then I didn't get elected. We had it in the right direction. Her hatred for white men, I mean,
I don't get it.
Which is why Bill Clinton did what he did. Let's face it. Who would want to be around that all the time?
I don't get it either. But I often I want to know their list of doctors. Because remember her on the campaign trail?
Yeah.
She was starting to look like Joe Biden. Now she looks 10 years younger than she did on the campaign trail.
I don't know. I can't look at her.
No, she's still hideous.
And that voice. Okay, there's two voices that I probably hate most in my life. One is Hillary. Number two is this lady. Dude, I'm thinking Clay Travis is right. She's going to run again. Okay, we're going to have to play this twice. We're going to have to play this twice. I just want you to hear it the first time, and we can talk about it, and then you got to hear it the second time. Cut 25.
But I'll tell you who refuses to capitulate. The people. When a president with a fragile ego couldn't take a joke and brought down the weight of the federal government to silence the voice of a citizen, folks spoke with their pocketbooks this week, and Jimmy Kimmel is now back on the air. But
I was trying to figure out who could she be talking about?
Oh my God.
So, I thought she was talking about Trump.
No, she's talking about Donald Trump. Couldn't take a joke.
Yeah.
So he brought the full weight of the government.
The full weight
of the government to get the man fired. Yeah. But the people spoke with their pocketbooks. How? Who?
No. What she meant to say was, in the previous administration, we brought the full weight of the government against one person. And the people spoke, and now he's president.
Oh, yeah.
Because that did happen.
Yeah, exactly.
You did bring the full weight of the government after him.
How about all the platformers you made take us off the air, right? I mean, all of those
that
things.
are now paying lawsuits.
Yeah, exactly.
As well they should.
So now that you know that she's talking about Jimmy Kimmel, listen to how the lie is orchestrated. Let's listen to that again.
Tell you who refuses to capitulate. The people. When a president with a fragile ego couldn't take a joke and brought down the weight of the federal government to silence the voice of a citizen, folks spoke with their pocketbooks this week, and Jimmy Kimmel is now back on the air.
By the way, the folks spoke with their wallets, their pocketbooks. Who are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the words that she's choosing on purpose, the people that are writing her speech for. They just made Jimmy Kimmel into Rosa Parks.
Yeah, but when you say he's a citizen, you're implying that he was on the street protesting.
Yeah, exactly.
The full weight of the guy, he was on a show.
Making millions.
Yes. Not a private citizen speaking his mind. He is doing a monologue on a show.
Dude, please tell me you saw this.
I did, and I don't know what the outrage is over.
This is the funniest thing ever. So this is one of those AI things that somebody put out where
the fact that you say that is what's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Because J.D. Vance is right. Why are we saying that, oh, my God, people might think this is real?
Yeah, right. Exactly. So this is Chuck Schumer was having a press conference about the government shutdown, right? And to his right, our left, is Hakeem Jeffries. All right, I got to tell you what happened after this, and you'll crack up. Here's what it was. 30 seconds.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bull. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side so they can vote for us. They can't even speak English, so they won't realize we're just a bunch of woke pieces of shit, you know, at least for a while until they learn English and they realize they hate us too.
Okay.
The music is the same.
So after this came out, I mean, that's what I love Trump. Trump actually posted this. Like, he forwarded it, right? There's no president in the life of this country. Obviously, the internet's only been around so long, and Emma wouldn't even know that. So
this is funny.
Okay, so he said that, right? So Hakeem Jeffries then calls a press conference, and he has everybody behind him later in the day. And he says, and if you want to get in my face, do it like a man to man if you want to make fun of me, right? And he looks around like everybody thinks I'm really tough. I swear that's the look on his face. This morning, Trump puts that same speech where he goes, man to man. He's still wearing the sombrero, but behind him comes up 4 Trumps, and it's the mariachi band going da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
After Kamala just said, you can't take a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Who can't take a joke?
Yeah, no kidding. All right, and this is this dude. I love this guy, and it's a quick clip here. Emma, don't worry, we're almost done. Okay, Tim Burchett. I've seen him at a breakfast in Lynchburg. He was following Bob Good around. He's like one of those true conservative guys.
But he's also a raw guy. Like he will say things that maybe later on construed the wrong. But I like him because he's just honest.
Yeah,
he's just honest.
And so I follow him on TikTok now.
Yeah.
And I've been enjoying his TikToks. Okay, there's a guy that comes up every morning because I've seen it multiple times. And he tries to ambush Tim Burchett and others with those questions. He's kind of like the paparazzi kind of guy. Listen to how Tim replies back to his question. Cut 50.
Congressman Perry, do you trust Trump's national security team to keep our war plans top secret?
Do you trust your mother every night to fix your hot pockets and make sure your Game Boy is turned on?
Or Sega system?
Oh, man, I love that stuff. I love that we get them back, right? Oh, hey, before I forget, our staff put a list together.
Okay.
So this week, I don't know if you saw this, but Kamala, somebody fall back there? Has she been drinking?
Drop your Stanley?
Mm-hmm.
Kamala was going around earlier this week when she's doing her book tour, and several times I saw her say, and it's uncomfortable the way she says it. She says, and we lost the closest election of the 21st century, right? She said that several times. And I kept thinking, why does she keep saying 21st century? And she's trying to remember that she has to say 21st century. Mm-hmm. So I went back and I looked. So that's the staff that did because I can't trust our staff that doesn't know what a Walkman is.
I tried.
So
I tried.
If she said this century, what would you go? 2024 was this last election, right? Mm-hmm. And so you would go back as far as what year?
2020.
In the 21st century?
Yeah.
No, you go back to 2000.
Okay.
The 21st century. The century rolls over.
All right. Well, then she's absolutely incorrect.
Okay. So I went back and I said, I did the Electoral College first.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to go through those. If you bear
with me. Is she even in the top 5?
It is a close election, so don't get me wrong. So Kamala, Trump wins by 86 electoral votes. Okay. Biden-Trump was 74, so she's already wrong on the previous election by the Electoral College. Trump-Clinton is 77, also smaller. Now, Obama won both big time. He beat Romney by 126 and McCain by 188. So those two elections are the only two that would have been larger or smaller. Sorry, those are the only two elections that were larger than hers. So she's the third largest electoral college. Bush and Kerry was only 35 points. Bush Gore was only 5.
Right.
Right. I forgot that was that close in the
Hanging
electoral.
Chads.
The hanging Chad. So I thought, okay, must be the popular vote that she's talking about.
Okay.
Right? Because she was parsing her words like she does. And she is right. Okay. The Trump Kamala was 2.3 million people different by the popular vote. In 2020, which is that crazy ass investigation that we should do, was 7.1 million. And Trump Hillary was 2.9 million, which is close to hers, the 2.3. Obama Romney was 5 million. Obama McCain, when everybody was in love with Obama, was 9.5 million. Bush Kerry was 3 million. So you got two elections that are pretty close. But Bush Gore was only 500,000 votes.
Yeah.
So out of 100 million voters, only 500,000 was the difference. That's how close that was. So I thought, well, shit. In 2000 was closer than hers.
Way closer.
And then I thought, you know what she did? That's why she said, she didn't say since 2000.
Right.
She said since the 21st century. Here's a trivia question. When you do the 20th century, the 100th year is the previous century. So the 20th century ends with the year 2000. 2001 starts the 21st century. Somebody told, exactly. So she didn't go back and say, so that's why she is parsing her words with that. Just thought I would give a little trivia there.
In all honesty, I think if she had ran in a primary, like if they literally had did a primary, she doesn't win.
Yeah.
She doesn't even finish on the stage.
And it becomes, who do you think actually would win that? It's probably either the California guy or the Pennsylvania guy.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't. The Pennsylvania guy to me would be the only.
I was worried that she was going to pick him as the VP. I thought that was going to be worrisome. Yeah. But
quickly picks for this week.
Oh, the race.
Yep. Kevin has Bell, Blaney, and Allmendinger.
I like a Allmendinger on a road course.
Ooh, that's good point. I never.
Yeah, I'd try to go with him too on those things. Bell, Blaney, Allmendinger. Who you got?
I'll take. Let me get there first. We're in the Bank of America Roval, correct?
Yeah.
Shane Van Ginsberger. Oh, that would put him. Or is he out?
He's out now.
He's out. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. The only reason I won't bet on him is because his odds are so great that it's not much of a payout.
Right. I'll take Tyler Reddick. It's $5 there. And I will take what the hell? Let's go Chris Buescher.
Oh, that's a good one. He's a good road course guy.
So we'll go $5 there. Emma's like, please hurry up. I would like to go home sometime today. And I'll go, you know what?
You already picked 3.
No, I didn't.
SVG, Reddick, and Buescher.
No, I didn't pick SVG.
Oh, okay. You didn't want it's too small of a play.
So I'm going to go Joey Logano to get to the next round.
Dude, Shane Van Ginsberger is like a 1-to-1.
I know.
That's awful. Who was your last one? Sorry.
Joey Logano.
Yeah, he does good at that last run. I'm going to go Kyle Larson.
Okay.
I got to pick a middle guy.
Blaney always does good there.
Yeah, he's got decent odds too. I'll go Kyle Busch.
Ooh.
That'd be a good way to rattle things up.
Is he back next year?
And you know who I'm going to go? I don't know. He's probably got pretty good odds, though. William Byron. So.
Who do you got, Emma? Never mind.
Emma, you'll be happy. So this week is a very quick end of show.
Mm-hmm. And you can see that at LLH _podcast. Go to YouTube.
And bring a friend. Tell 2 friends to go. Nathan, if you're listening in Greensboro, you need to break our Greensboro market. Yeah. Break into the Greensboro market.
When you're working on that plane, just put a sticker.
Yeah, put it right inside of a window.
We do need stickers.
We do.
We'll put it on. We'll get him to put it on every window of every plane.
So when they open up the window.
There it is, right there.
Yep.
My face.
Oh, no.
All right. Emma, since you don't know what a Rolodex is or anything else, I'm sure you've never heard this. You play to win the game. If you ever listen to Brian and I, we will use that term at least once a year, probably.
Once a year.
I'll be, Brian, why do you play the game?
You play to win the game.
You guys say a lot of things I don't know.
I know. That's why I'm trying to teach you our history. So this is Herm Edwards, who was a coach of the Jets, and he was doing a press conference. You'll love this.
Great head coach.
Have a great week, everybody.
This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out. Because it matters.